But yeah, we can see if some people hop in, and then I go into the lessons of Keyforge.
Let's go.
But okay, yeah, that's you're already getting the proper mindset for school, so so
Oh, God.
perfect with that. But yeah, let's start. Like let's just hop in. It doesn't matter when people join and stuff like that. It's the mission of this stream is not necessarily to entertain a billion people. It is to teach you the ways.
All right, teach me the way. Show me the way.
Okay, so the goal of Keyforge. How do you win actually a game? You win a game by forging free keys. That's why the name Keyforge.
Makes
So
sense.
it's different in that regard. You forge keys by creating Aember. Aember is like a resource in the game. Oh, and we got a host from FranCTrode.
Yeah.
Thanks to that. And yeah, you try to gain as much Aember as possible and faster than the opponent. So that's how kind of the gameplay is, like a race for resources.
So it's like a farming card game.
Yeah, it's like different than like the other card games you see where they like battle each other. You want to get the life points to 0 or something like that. It's like not a straight battle. It's more like a race for resources. And yeah, that's what you want to do. A key costs generally 6 Aember. And if you have of your start of your turn, you have 6 Aember, you get a key. And if you manage that 3 times, then you win the game.
So I'm guessing the opponents will. So you have the keys in the deck.
No, the keys are basically you just play with the cards. You don't have to draw
But you
keys.
can just make it in 3 turns then.
Potentially,
If
you
you
could
are
win in 3 turns. Best case scenario, but it's very unlikely.
Oh, I see.
I never saw a 3-turn game. And
You will see it.
yeah, okay. I don't actually know if I have a deck for that, which can generate that much Aember. But so like that's the main goal. So after like that's why you have to have it at the start of the turn, because you say if you have enough Aember for a key, you say check, or you are in check, and then it's the opponent's turn. And he basically has 1 turn time to like reduce your Aember that you don't have enough anymore, or to increase the key cost for you, so you don't have enough Aember anymore in your pool and stuff like that. So you have to first generate the Aember, and then you have to be like in a position to keep it as well.
So I'm imagining there's like cards that are annoying in that regard.
Yeah, of course. There's this card which can steal, which
to-
can capture Aember, which can increase the key cost for you for 1 turn.
Makes sense.
So that is like the goal and gameplay. So what the game actually consists of is phase-wise is pretty simple. Let me actually, I think I just hop into a game real quick, and it's like easier to show you there. I'm just gonna use a random deck, and I don't know. Let's just use this one, and let's start. And yeah, so you can't see the hand right now, so you have to see on Discord. Because I did a quick join. So how the game works, first of all we see my opponent will go first, so he starts with 7 cards in hand, I will start with 6. You get 1 free mulligan at the beginning, so you can decide if you want to keep this hand, or if you want to mulligan this, then I just draw -1 the same amount. But you can only do this 1 time.
Mulligan.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm looking at this hand, as
The
a...
cards are like really small, right?
Yeah, like if you hover over them, you see on the top right, you see them as big.
I see.
Like the icons here are basically just to see what card it is, not to really read the text. Same on the board. You hover over them to see what they're doing and how they look. Like this, basically. But yeah, first player draws 7 cards, second player draws only 6, and then both can mulligan once. And the thing is,
It's more advantageous to go second in this game.
it's random.
imagine?
It's different. Yeah, in general theory, it's better to be second, because the first one only can play 1 card, and then he has to give over the turn. If it's my turn, I can play as many cards as possible. Okay, my opponent conceded just there because we took too long, I guess. But I just want to show you how it works. So we would be second player right now. Each deck consists of 36 cards. You can actually see the deck list of the opponent, what he has in the deck. So it doesn't tell you anything if you don't know the card names. Me myself, of course, I know what each card does, so I know what these cards do.
Yes, makes sense.
But this is in general. Theoretically, you could click on the game, like see right here, as Scizor was playing the Archon. This is my deck, Die Herrliche Artemis vom Hinterhof, and XGB was playing the deck, Ragnarla, so some Italian deck most likely.
Sure. It's Spanish, it seems.
Oh, it's Spanish even. Okay, yeah. Then you
Falte de la feria.
you could theoretically click on that,
So weird.
and then it would open up the official website of Keyforge with the deck, and then you could look at the cards as well, which what they do and stuff like that.
See.
But I don't recommend doing that. Like if I'm around, it's easier to just ask me what they do.
Yeah, I cannot read that.
Yeah, and it's in German as well because my website is in German.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so this start. Then once everyone says they want to keep their hand, they start. They can play one card. And how is turn functions? What the first thing which happens each turn is checking if you have enough Aember to forge a key. That's the first thing which happens at the beginning of a turn. You start, of course, with 0 Aember. That's the counter right here.
And what is the other two stuff? Or what is all the other stuff that you have down there?
Okay, let's start with that then. Of course, this is my name. This is the Aember counter. Like we said, that's the resource we are racing for.
That's your name?
Yeah, that's my name here. Then
Okay, I'm kidding.
these are chains. I explain chains later. Chains is a bad thing. You don't want to have chains.
Oh.
It's
Makes
like
sense to me.
kind of a handicap because some strong cards they have like a very good effect, but they in reverse give you chains to like balance them out.
Alright, yeah. So it's like overload a bit.
Yeah, something like that. It's like it's a handicap.
So you can play like better cards, but you have chains then.
Yeah, there's some of them. There's not a lot of them which has them. There's like even cards which give the opponent chains. But what chains exactly do, I will explain later. This is the current key cost. So since no one played a card which increases key cost, it's 6 for both of them, for both of us. Like I explained later, you need 6 Aember to get a key. Then these are the 3 houses of your deck. Each deck consists of 3 factions, 3 houses. In total, there are and currently there are 10 different factions. But they tell you on the deck list as well. You can see I have Dis, Sanctum, and Untamed.
These, Sanctum, and Untamed. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at
these,
yeah.
These nuts. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, that's me being a student, by the way. That's what I do.
Yeah, I can see that. So if you look at the opponent's deck, he has Logos, Saurian, and Starlines. So 3 different factions even.
Completely, yeah. Okay.
So
it would be like only 4 factions left that I haven't seen.
Yeah, true. I think you're missing Mars, Shadows.
Shadows.
Yeah, Shadows is very good at stealing. Like every house, of course, has like a niche, what they do best and stuff like that. Yeah,
we'll learn about that.
Yeah, we learn about that. So after we checked if you get a key or not, then you either get a key or not. That's like the keys right here. I have 3 unforged keys. You can see right here. These 3 symbols. If in the real game they are like tokens on the field, and if you manage to forge a key, you can flip them to like their prettier side, and that tells you, yeah, that's a forged key. If you have 3 of those, you win the game. Then you have to choose. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Do people normally like forge the key in the first turn?
No, there's like it's not even possible. Like it's possible theoretically, but you can since the first turn you could get enough Aember for that, but you can forge them at the beginning of the turn. So you need to it's the opponent's turn then, and then at the beginning of your turn, if you have enough Aember, you can forge a key. And so there are though cards which allow you to forge keys out earlier than that, which is a good thing because then the opponent can't steal stuff because you get your key immediately. Cards like this are called key cheats, but you will see them once you have them in hand. So what you do after that, after we checked for Aember and if you can get a key or not, you choose your active house. So out of the 3 houses you have to choose one of them as your active house for this turn. And that means that you can only play and use card of that house.
Choose the house and then you choose the cards.
Yeah.
And you play from that
so,
house.
for example, if I have a hand like this, so you can see I have 3 discards in hand, 1 Sanctum card, and 2 Untamed cards.
Choose, for example, these.
Yeah. Now it would make would make sense the most to call this right here because then I can play all of these. I don't have to, but I can. And these are stuck in my hand for now. I can't play them. Even if I would have, let's say I would have called Untamed last turn, I would have played these 2. These are creatures, and I put them on the field. If I call this the next turn, I'm not allowed to use them. They are still in my field, but I can't use them to do stuff.
It's for like 1 turn.
Yeah, and then they stay there till I call Untamed again, then I can use them. And yeah, and you can play as much cards as you want. There's no mana cost or something like that.
So, for example, if you have I don't know, untamed creatures on the field, right, not on hand, you play them. If I don't choose the untamed faction before the turn, they will not be able to attack?
No.
Okay.
Basically, how playing cards works, I will go on later, but that's the active house mechanic, basically, which balances out that there's like no mana or no land system or other cost. If I would be lucky enough to have a hand full of one house, I can play all of them immediately.
It's usually a good thing, right?
Yeah, of course you want to play as many cards as possible. Usually that's the best way. What you can do as well, if you have a card which you don't want, you can discard it as well, but only from the active house. So if I could out this, I could play these two and just discard this to my discard pile. Just throw it away.
And once discarded, you cannot like get them back for that match.
No, you at least not once if you draw through your whole deck, then the discard gets shuffled again, and it's getting you.
Okay.
So you recycle them after that.
Okay, so it's like no fatigue, none of that.
Yeah.
It's just infinite until someone wins.
True. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that was the active house thing. Now at the end of the turn, why discarding is even useful? Like why would you not rather keep it in hand than discard it? Is at the end of your turn, you always draw back up to 6 cards. Oh. So you don't draw one at the beginning, as in most games. At the end of the turn, you refill your hand to 6 cards again. So that's why it's usually best to play as many cards as possible, because you just refill your hand either way. You're not running out of gas.
Spam thing, I like it.
Yeah. And that's why discarding can be useful, because if you think, okay, this card is not going to be useful now and not going to be useful in a few turns, I'd rather discard it to draw something else, because you draw more if you have less cards in hand. So now for the different card types, which are, of course, there are creatures. Let's go with the pit demon, since we talked about this a lot currently. Creatures have a name. This is the pit demon. They have a trait. It's a demon creature. They have a power. In this case,
makes sense. Yeah.
In this case, it's 5 power, and they sometimes have armor. That's on the shield there, but this thing has no armor. Armor is makes it more resilient. The power itself, the 5 power, is one thing how much damage this thing does if it fights, and it's its amount of life points this creature has.
So if you do 5 damage and face a 3 damage creature, you will be left with a 2 pit demon.
My pit demon would still have 5 power, so he will still do 5 damage, but if he takes another 2, he will die. The damage stays on the creatures. So basically, if you think in Hearthstone, you have like a health stat and a power stat or something like that.
Yeah, they're both together.
Yeah, so this would be a 5/5 creature in Hearthstone.
But can you see how much HP that you have left?
Yeah, they will. If they get damage, they get damage counters on them, which will.
Okay.
So you don't have to remember that. But
okay, yes.
As in Hearthstone, so this is a 5/5 creature. This would be 3/3, 2/2, 7/7, and stuff like that.
7/7, damn. That's a big boy.
Yeah, for sure. But he has some other negative effects, which you can see later. So
how about this thing action? Is this when you attack?
No, there are 3 things you can do with creatures. You can fight with them.
Okay.
That just means you use a creature to fight with a creature of your opponent, and then they exchange damage according to their power, and then...
What? Oh, hold on. What is the point of attacking with creatures if... Well, I guess some creatures have some benefits by staying in the field, right?
Yeah,
that's why you want to kill them.
That's why the second one is the thing which is most important. You do with creatures, which you would do most of the time. You can reap with creatures. Reaping means you tap them and then you get 1 Aember.
Oh, okay.
So having a lot of creatures
are the lands.
Yeah, in that regard, they are the lands which gain you Aember.
Okay, I get it.
So having lots of creatures, of course, good, since you can reap a lot and gain faster Aember. That's every creature can do that. It doesn't matter the effect they have. Every creature can fight and every creature can reap. Other creatures like this one have action effects as well, which mean you choose the pit demon and then you say, okay, I don't want to fight with him, I don't want to reap with him, I want to use its action effect, which is in this case steal 1 Aember.
Okay, so Yes, but why would you not want to? Well, I guess depends on the color on the field. I imagine.
Yeah, because it's always like yet the kind of balancing mechanic you have to look at, like what creatures does have the opponent, which ones do I have to get rid of immediately, which one can stay there, and I rather reap to gain an Aember. Because everything you do with a creature, you always have to balance it. Okay, I could just reap with it and gain Aember as well. So you kind of have to balance what is more worth at the moment.
Makes sense.
Stealing, of course, is always better than reaping, because reaping gains you an Aember, where stealing gains you an Aember too, but makes one less for the opponent as well. So it's better than reaping.
Good.
Yeah. So these are creatures. Sometimes they have a reap effect as well. For example, this one has a reap effect. Stun and exhaust a creature. That means if you reap with this creature, you get an Aember, and this effect triggers as well.
Stun exhaust a creature, so he can do anything, or the opponent will not be able to do anything with its creature.
Yeah, stunning. Like what stunning is, I will go on later. We can see what as the battle goes. Like there's some.
Dude, this guy is super strong.
Yeah, but as you can see, the negative effect is up there. Big Twig can only fight stunned creatures.
Oh.
So you cannot fight.
Can you reap and fight?
No, you can always creatures enter into. If you play a creature, it enters into play exhausted. That's what this means. Exhaust creature. It basically means tapped, as in Hearthstone.
Yes.
As in Magic. That means every card you have in play untaps or readies is the term for that in Keyforge at the end of the turn. So in the turn you play them, you usually can't use them right away. You have to wait a turn, and then you can reap with them, fight with them, or or use the action abilities. Everything action, using trigger an action ability, fighting and reaping, all three of them force you to exhaust a creature. So that's why you can't do multiple things with one creature in one turn.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So you have to choose, like, do you want to fight with this creature now? Do I want to reap with it, or whatever? Barring, of course, there are some cards which can make you ready a creature again, so you could do more things with one creature.
Alright.
But these are like different things that creatures do. Like, for example, this is a pretty cool creature. It's rather weak with only 2 power, but it has a really cool effect, which each time you play another creature, you gain an Aember.
I only have 2 creatures with this, so it would be alright. Do you keep the Aember from turn to turn?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it stays. It's not like you need to gain 6 in one turn. You just it piles up.
Okay.
You collect it over a few turns.
I like it.
Yeah, so this for example this is a creature, for example, you want to fight away immediately, because if this thing stays on board, effects like this. For example, let's say I called Untamed, I play these two creatures, and then I call this and play the Pit Demon. This effect would trigger, even though I didn't call Untamed.
So, question.
Yeah.
How is the fight between creatures decided? Like, once you get attack,
okay,
how do you defend the creature you don't want to die, for example?
Okay, so theoretically there's no defending. There are some creatures which have a keyword, which is taunt.
Okay, so if you have a creature that's super, like this guy, that's super good, but the opponent on his turn decides to just kill it, it's over.
Yeah, it's gone. It then gets put in the discard pile.
Okay, damn.
So there are some ways to try and protect creatures, but just through it themselves, or just for you wanting them not dying, they still die.
I kind of understand. It's all about reading cards now.
Yeah.
And doing the actions.
So this is with this is creatures. This is like probably the most prominent card type. Then we have artifacts, which like creatures come into play exhausted, and they usually have an action effect like this as well. So you can, like a creature, they cannot read though, and cannot fight since they're artifacts. They're not creatures, but you can still trigger their action effect.
They cannot kill it with creatures. They have to remove it with other stuff.
Yeah, with cards like, which say destroy an artifact, for example.
Okay.
And then another card type which I have in hand right now are action cards, which is like spells. You just play them, and the effect triggers, and then they go into the discard pile.
Got it.
So what do you see right here with you see under the dis symbol, there's like this golden symbol.
Yes.
This means this is an extra Aember symbol. That basically means you play this card, and before the effect triggers, you already gain 1 Aember.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, like having lots of these symbols is always good, and then the effect triggers, which is a pretty cool card as well, because you can, like you can see, you can choose the house the opponent has to call.
Alright.
So depending on so depending on what they have on the board, you can like basically call them a house where they have nothing on the board from, and they can't do anything. They just can play cards. So this can be very useful. So another kind of card which isn't in my hand right now are upgrades. And upgrades is as the name suggests, you play this on a creature and then it gets usually better. It gains some effect or gains some power or something like that.
What's the creatures, not artifacts?
So that's what's the question just now?
Did you hear me? Oh, you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
You can only upgrade creatures, not artifacts.
Yeah. So far there don't exist upgrades for artifacts. They might introduce that at some point, which I guess they will because it sounds pretty cool. But there are you can play upgrades on opponents' creatures as well. Since there are some upgrades which are bad, which like weaken the creature. So that's stuff you want to play on the opponents. Then.
Okay. You can play upgrades on enemy creatures then.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
So this is basically how all these things work, and yeah, then you play them, gain Aember, you reap, you fight, and whoever gets first the 3 keys wins the game.
Okay.
This is like the basic rules. Now it's about seeing cards and then understanding them and seeing how different combos, for example, work. So, for example, this card would be awesome as well if you have like some card which makes you look at the opponent's hand. So you can see what they have, and then you can force them into a house. For example, they don't have anything in hand from, and then they can't do anything.
So it's a bit luck based.
Yeah, it's a little bit since theoretically you can every deck consists of 12 cards from each house.
Oh yeah.
So you can count what they have. You could count what they have on the field and count what they have in the discard, and see then what is the least likely house for them, or what is the most likely house for them.
All right. So yeah, and for example, if they have a bunch of creatures or artifacts from one faction, you want to choose other factions different than the ones.
So they cannot use them.
They have a. Makes sense.
Okay, that is basically how it works. Now the question is which deck we give you, because
just play a game and I'll see it and see how it goes.
Okay, so
you tell me. I mean, what you're doing. All that you had explained, you give a practical.
Okay, that sounds good. But let me think because these are like very the SAS score is this just a made up score from people who like try to get some sense out of these cards, what have good synergy with each other, and what is a good deck basically. They try to make a numeric system for that, which works quite well. It's not perfect, but this, like for example, this would be my best deck with 78 SAS. This 99% here is the most important thing to look at, because theoretically, by their math, my deck would have an advantage versus 99% of the decks out there.
Oh, Jesus. You have 2 of them. The other one also has a 99%.
Yeah, it's not that, like there are a lot of decks around, because every deck is unique, obviously, so there are millions of decks around on the whole world. So that definitely doesn't mean, because if you battle on the competitive ladder, you will just only face decks like this, or even better ones.
Yes.
That's why, like I said, you have another 99er, you have a 98er. So.
Is that an alien sign? Faction? There's an alien faction. Mars.
Yeah, Mars.
It's literally Mars. Okay.
Yeah, that's like with as you can see, the creatures literally look like Mars. Like
aliens, yes.
Yeah.
Martians.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know which house didn't see yet. Brobner is like all about big giants, creatures and stuff like that.
Oh, that one is pretty cool.
Yeah. Then we have.
I usually choose cards like I think Sanctum design-wise it would be one of my favorites.
Sanctum is like all about knights and angels and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like a Lionar on Duelist. I remember. Yeah. Look at them. Okay, these ones are cool. Look at these armors.
Yeah. The artworks are pretty nice as well. Like this is.
Nice.
They put a lot of work into these.
Yeah, it's really. Do they have artists for this?
Right? Yeah, there's like in Magic. Yeah, on the top left theoretically, I don't know if you can see it. Let me just put a random card here. This Neurosiphon, so we can see it a bit bigger. Down here is the name of the artist.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Magic. This.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, now let's see which deck we want. So do you have a favorite faction? You want to play Sanctum? We already said that. Anything else you want to play? So let me just give a rundown on the factions real quick. Shadows is all about like the sneaky stuff, and they can steal Aember, and rather weak creatures though.
Okay.
Then Untamed is like the wilds, is like green and magic, which is like
big creatures.
Yeah, rather bigger creatures, yeah, and wild stuff. And what the Untamed can do as well is Aember Rush, which basically means getting a lot of Aember in one turn.
Ooh.
For example, do like the Hunter, which I already told you. If you play a creature, you gain Aember. Like you see, this deck has 3 of them.
Damn.
So if I theoretically somehow get 3 of them on the field, for each creature I play, I get 3 Aember. Then there's Full Moon, which is an action card, which actually does the same for 1 turn. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 Aember each time you play a creature. Or the Fluxia, if you gain 2 Aember if you control more creatures than your opponent. So yeah, like I said, Shadows is mostly about stealing stuff. Here, play steal 1.
I understand why this deck is so good then, because you have like these small shadow creatures, but then on the Untamed big boys at the same deck. Okay.
Yeah, this is like the best big thing is the expected Aember here. Basically, if I play this deck, I'm expected to gain. If I would play every card, I would expect to gain 28 Aember.
Okay.
Which is enough, since you theoretically only need 18 to win.
It's more than enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So that's just a testament how fast this deck is with generating Aember.
The Aember is only made to do keys.
Yeah.
Right? You cannot do. Okay.
Then other house we have this, which is like I said, it's the demon stuff, very disruptive stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These.
It's all about the demons and imps and stuff like that.
Pretty cool.
These are the cards which annoy the opponent the most, since they have some weird effects. Because of the Life Ward here, for example, which has the effect I can sacrifice it that the opponent cannot play creatures on the turn.
Pretty strong.
Yeah. Then we have Logos, which is like blue and magic, which is all about drawing cards and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
For example, this is a pretty OP card, which got nerfed later on as well. For the remainder of the turn, each time you play a card, you get to draw a card. So if you have a handful of Logos cards, you just play this library access, and then you play 6 Logos cards, and then you get to draw 6 more. Then there's probably Logos cards in that as well, so you can draw even more, and you just... So yeah.
You can't just win with this.
That is Logos. Then Mars is like that, these Martian guys, and Mars is a rather weird house, because Mars hates other houses, it only likes itself. So Mars has a lot of cards, which is like, for each Mars creature, X happens, and every other, like, it even hurts your own deck sometimes, just to draw or play more Mars cards.
This is a bit hard to play, right? I imagine? Or harder to play?
It depends, to be honest, but it depends really on the deck a lot, because that's the problem with Mars. Since they are built like this, Mars can be really hit or miss depending on which cards you get in your deck. Since it's random, of course, with some constraints in it, how many rares and stuff like that you can get. But yeah, they can be cool. Then another house is Starlines, which is basically the exact opposite of Mars, which is very much about using and playing cards from different houses while it is still you call Starlines.
It's pretty fun.
So we have the quadricoda here. Your opponent's key cost +1 for each house represented among friendly creatures. So if the more houses I have on the field, the more expensive the key gets for the opponent.
I see.
So they're like the opposite of Mars in that regard. And I think that's all. Oh wait, I think
there's the Helix one, Saurian.
Sorry, yeah, Saurian is all about the dinosaurs.
Nice.
Dinosaurs, and they're kind of like Roman gladiators, stuff like that.
Okay.
What their thing is, they exalt is their keyword, and exalting means you take an Aember from basically put an Aember on the creature from yourself, and the more Aember you put on creatures, the better they get. So for example, each friendly gets +1 power for each Aember on that. But the problem is, if a creature with a lot of Aember on them dies, the opponent gets the Aember. So you have to like kind of get how much Aember can I put on my creature to make it strong enough, but if it dies, my opponent gets all of that in one swoop.
Okay, so one question.
Yes.
This one that has 2 armor, it means that technically is a 4/6.
Armor is at the beginning of each armor. If you get dealt 2 damage on this creature, it would do 0 damage.
Okay.
Like the armor gets subtracted from the damage it gets. But armor only does that once each turn. So basically, if I would play a card, deal 2 damage to this, then the armor is gone for that turn. Then I do another 4 damage to this. This thing dies.
Yes, but makes sense. But then the next turn you will have the 2 armor again.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I like it.
That's how armor works. But yeah, there are some other keywords like you have destroyed effect as well, which trigger then they are destroyed. For example, they have do we have something? Actually, not in this deck. But yeah, this is like this thing, for example, has elusive, which means, like I said here, the first time this creature is attacked each turn, no damage is dealt. So you need to attack it twice to kill it with fighting.
I see. Okay.
And yeah, there are other keywords like this. But yeah, do you have any favorite houses out of these?
So I like them quite a bit, but I guess it's better to use like the best decks at the beginning.
Since you want to hit, it's kind of frowned upon in the website to use like your best decks in the casual ladder.
Oh,
other people won't do that too. So you can basically play anything in the casual.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Well, let's just use the worst ones.
The worst one?
Yeah.
Okay, they have to scroll down a bit.
52. Oof.
51 is my... Oh, this actually... is it the worst one?
1%.
Yeah.
1%. Damn.
1%. Yeah, it has an advantage with 1% of the decks. It is among the worst 10% of decks.
Alright, try this one.
Okay, if you want to, we can use this one. Let me import it really quickly because I don't think I have it. Or do I have it imported? Because there is a... Niju, yeah, I have it actually imported here. Niju, that's die Silberzunge. Because there is a different format in Keyforge, which is called reversal, where each of us brings a deck, and then we switch decks. Basically, you have to play with the deck your opponent brought. So everyone wants to bring the worst deck they have.
I see.
But okay, then let me just play with this deck, and yeah, we can learn. I can explain a little bit more how this game works, and explain why I'm doing these things more in detail than I usually do when I have just other Keyforge people watching.
Some Spanish people playing. This guy's called Manolo. Like the other one was Spanish too.
Etna la charitable?
Shit. But charitable is not a word, but...
Okay. It's probably just a name or something like that. It's like a lot of decks have like, they're kind of randomized as well. But okay, let's start the game. My opponent will go first. We have 6...
Rico in the chat.
Yeah,
bro.
Rico, welcome to the stream. We are learning, FranCTrode is learning Keyforge, so you can definitely, yeah, you can hop in, of course, and see what you can learn here as well. So, this hand, since I'm going second, I will keep this hand since I have 4 untamed cards in hand.
Oh man, that's a win.
Yeah, so I definitely keep that hand. My opponent did take a mulligan. No, he didn't. He has, yeah, he did just draw 1 more. He's like the kind of the log of what happens in the game. If like something happens, he chose Logos as active house first and plays Dog Booten, which is a 5-power creature. Reap, draw a card.
It's pretty scary.
So yeah, pretty strong already. Nice reap effect as well, but not a huge threat. I of course will start with Untamed, like I mentioned, and start off with the Snufflegator, which is a 4-power creature which has Skirmish. Let me play it first, and then it enters into play. Exhausted, like I mentioned. Yes. That Skirmish means when you use this creature to fight, it has dealt no damage in return. So if I fight with this versus this, my Snufflegator wouldn't get any damage.
He's pretty strong.
But that only works like if he would fight me on the other side, I would still get damage. It only works if I'm the one initiating the fight.
Makes sense.
Then you have the Imperial Murmur. What do you say?
There's another. You play another card.
Yeah, the Imperial Murmur, 3 power, has elusive, so it's difficult to hit, and has the cost. Your key costs 1 less. So my key cost is 5 instead of 6, as long as this card is on the field. Very annoying card for the opponent. Then I have the Ghost Talk. I will just play him real quick, so my opponent doesn't have to wait too long and doesn't think I disconnected or something like that. So the Ghost Talk has, first of all, he has the keyword deploy, which means it can enter anywhere in the battle line. What you saw when I play creatures, I always had to play them to the left or right. I cannot play them anywhere. I have to build my flank, like either put creatures here or here. Because sometimes its opponent, what are the neighbors of your creatures?
Okay. Okay.
This thing has deploy, so I could periodically play it anywhere, and it has display effect. You may reap with each neighboring creature one at a time. So theoretically, I could have reaped with my Snufflegator, but he of course was exhausted, so I couldn't use them.
Okay.
I couldn't reap with him. Then I have the Fittest, which is an action card, and yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. Just tell him, so he knows that I'm explaining things. And there's the Fittest here, which gives you an extra Aember, and give each friendly creature a +1 power counter. So I play this now, I gain Aember, and each creature's got a +1 power counter, so now this is 3 power, this is 5 power, and this is 4 power.
You got 1 Aember too.
Yeah.
Epic.
And now I end my turn. And I draw my cards up to 6 again. And now I draw some...
the other faction.
Yeah, did draw some nice star lines here.
No, and Olo's having a bit of trouble.
Yeah, I think
here.
the first time he just refreshed since I was taking so long, and he was checking if he maybe is lagging and stuff like that.
And turns out it is.
Yeah. Because like that. That's why while he's doing his thing, we can talk a little bit about our cards more. I will go with Starlights next turn, since I have 4 cards of that in hand. Or I could go with, okay, he has some issues, we have all the time in the world. Like that's the thing, I could go with Starlights to just play everything against on the field. Or I could go with Untamed again and just reap 3 times, for example, to gain 3 Aember. Which is like kind of the what you have to choose and do.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, but Starlines, we have some cards on here. Zap, for example, gains you 1 Aember, deal 1 damage to a creature for each house represented among creatures in play. Currently, we have Logos and Untamed in play, so this card would deal 2 damage.
So we can just kill it. Nice.
So he'd go with Logos. He played some stuff. I'm not going to go into detail what he did, so because other than we would take forever. He gained an Aember and dealt some damage and reaped to draw a card. That's what he did.
I see the damage there.
Yeah, he has 3 damage now, 2 damage, 1 damage. You can see it, but they still live since they have the extra counter. So now I'm gonna go with Starlines because I don't need to if I reap 3 times, it will be at 4 Aember, which doesn't get me to check, which doesn't give me enough to potentially get a key. So I don't need to do that immediately. I'd rather go with Starlines. I first play the Navigator Ali, because if I play him, I may look at the top 3 cards. If I play Fight or Reap, so it doesn't matter what I do with him, I always get to look at my top 3 cards and put them back in any order. Which is pretty nice. Now I can see the cards right here, which are on the top of my deck. But the ordering doesn't matter, since I'm going to play all these cards and I'm going to draw these 3 either way. So the ordering doesn't matter in this case.
Okay, yes. Makes sense.
Then I can play Commander Chan, which is play Fight, use another friendly creature. So this, like I said, no, I don't want to end my turn. This is what I mentioned with Starlines. So now I have to play this card. Now I can see it left or right. I have to tell if I play it here or if I want to play it here. And play it to right, just to order them by house, which is sometimes useful.
Okay.
And if
that's what I was about to ask. If it's very important to put it in.
With some creatures it is. For example, this one, as you can see, has taunt. Has the keyword taunt.
Oh.
And this means it protects the neighbor. So, for example, I will play this now to the left to protect this guy because this is useful. And he has taunt now, so he cannot fight this card. He has first to destroy this one. So basically, he protects its neighbors.
Yeah, and it has 2 armor too. Okay.
Yeah, and it has the effect.
Pretty good.
Each of its neighbors gains the effect Fight, Reap, capture 1 Aember.
Okay.
So now I have the Zap, which I can play, and now I can deal 3 damage since I have Starlines on the board, I have Untamed on the board, and he has Logos on the board. So I can deal 3 damage, and out 3 to that, of course, and then I end my turn.
They don't heal, right? They just
there are cards which can heal, but themselves they don't heal.
Okay.
Just through themselves.
Got it.
So now he stunned my creatures, as you can see. He played Radiant Truth, which stuns everything in the middle of the battle line. So this is my battle lines.
This just means they won't be able to move next turn.
No, they have now stun counter on them, and I have to use them once to remove the stun counter.
Oh, okay.
So for example,
they will not do anything.
Yeah, the stun counter will stay there as well for multiple turns if I don't remove him.
Okay, so it's like you do an action with a creature to get rid of the thing, but you can't do anything with that creature because obviously it's stunned.
So, for example, I will do this right now. I just call Untamed to play this right now, and then I can see I can just remove the stun counter, and then it's tapped, and I can't do anything else.
Okay.
This I can remove the stun counter since I didn't call Starlines. I cannot remove the stun counter from him.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I don't have any more untamed cards in hand. I have to end my turn.
Damn, that stun is nasty.
Yeah,
the stun is pretty nasty.
Starlight is pretty cool, yeah. But he just used the stun card was the Sanctum, by the way. He just stun each creature not on a flank. The flank is right here. Are these two creatures, my right and left flank. Now the opponent played my opponent played Poison Wave, which deals 2 damage to each creature.
Damn, that's super strong. What?
Yeah, but his own creatures as well. So, but he only had 1 on the field, which has 2 armor as well, so it didn't got any damage on it. Then he played Longfused Mines, which is an artifact, and the Old Bruno, which captured stuff. And this is what I meant. Now the Aember is on the creature, as you can see. I have to destroy the creature to get the Aember back.
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
So, yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go with Brobner, since I have a lot of Brobner cards here. First I'm gonna with Artifact, the Flamethrower, which has action, deal 1 damage with 1 damage splash, so the neighbors get 1 damage as well. Then I have the Smith, which is pretty cool, which gives me an Aember, but I give an additional, gain 2 Aember if you control more creatures than your opponent, which is the case currently. So I gain 3 Aember by just playing this card. Then I have the Ogopogo, which is a...
Okay, once you kill that creature, you get like 5 Aember, it's almost done.
Yeah. Then I can get my first key, of course not done yet. This card doesn't help me at all currently. It's for the remainder of turn if the opponent loses 1 Aember each time a friendly creature fights, but I cannot fight with anything at the moment. So I'm just going to discard this card. Then I have Tremor, stun a creature and each of its neighbors, so I can play this and stun my opponent's creatures. And end my turn there.
Okay, nice. I get how it works.
Yeah. Now, yes, the Longfused Mines have an Omni effect, as you can see right here. It says Omni. And Omni is basically the same as action, but you can do it at any house. He doesn't have to call Shadows if you want to trigger this effect. He can do it in Logos or Sanctum as well. This is what this Omni means.
I see.
Yeah.
It's quite good. It's quite good.
My opponent just got his first keep since he had enough Aember. I didn't check that last time, because I was too busy talking. Then he played the Bait and Switch, which steals 2 for me, so I'm back at 1 Aember. And then he used his Longfused Mines to deal the damage to my creatures. And yeah, deals 3 damage to every creature not on the flank. So that's why my board is so small at the moment.
He did quite a killing.
Yeah, I mean my deck is not that good, so it's not no problem there. Yeah, he's currently he's not protected though, and he is de-stunned. I'm though still gonna go Starlines.
Right?
I'm gonna discard this because, as you can see from the effect, it doesn't do anything, and won't do for a few turns.
So if you discard this, you'll draw immediately. I forgot that.
No, you always draw at the end of the turn.
Okay.
So then I have first I play Medic Ingram, which has Play Fight Reap, heal from it, free from damage, and ward it. What warding is I now can choose which creature I want to heal and ward. It means get a ward token, this blue one right here. And that means next time this thing gets damaged or anything, or get for somehow removed from the field, instead the token gets removed and the creature is still safe.
It's super sticky right now.
Yeah. Then I can play Nurse Soto, which just has deploy and it heals its neighbors. Currently nothing is damaged. And then I have Garcia here, which has Play Fight Reap. Key costs are +2 for the opponent for the next turn.
Nice.
So, and then with him I can fight a Reap. This guy has elusive, so actually I have to fight him twice, so I can't kill him at the moment. So I just Reap with you. And gain Aember.
Yeah, since attacking
wouldn't do anything.
Since attacking is not worth it. Okay.
It wouldn't do anything. Like I said, the first time this creature is attacked each turn, no damage is dealt. So he wouldn't do dealt damage, and me neither.
Okay. Damn, that goblin. What is this, like some sort of goblin?
It's an elf.
Oh.
Yeah, the elf in Keyforge are like these pink guys.
Pink guys.
Yeah. Oh, and he played Never Radiant Truth, so my middle creatures are stunned once again.
Oh.
Then a Mighty Lance to deal some damage to my creatures. And then Inspiration, so now he can use that creature, and he uses it to de-stun him. Inspiration action card ready and use a friendly creature, and stuff like that is always nice, because that allows you, for example, to use cards which are not from the same house.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Untamed now. First of all, I can play the Unsuspecting Prey. deal 2 damage to deal damage to up to 3 undamaged creatures. I'm sorry for that. And
you can kill that elf.
No, sadly I can only deal 2 damage to him, and he has 3 power. Because I can.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
But, okay, now it has like 1 HP left.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's if I, for example, use this next turn, if I call Brobner, he's gonna die.
Okay.
But yeah, then I'm gonna have him, which is pretty cool because every creature on to the right of him gets +2 power. So I'm gonna play him on the far left end of my board. So now all these creatures have +2 power.
To play as much things to the right from now on, as long as this guy is alive.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna play him to the right. And then I have regrowth here. Put a creature from your discard pile to your hand, which I'm gonna do right now. Now I have all these options to get back into my hand. But I'm gonna choose the Ghost Hawk now. So I can get it back to my hand right now. And then I can play him and deploy them to the left. Deploy left has me. I can play them anywhere, not on the right or left. And now I can deploy him left of you. Which so
it's harder even to kill, right?
No, it's I misclicked. I had to put it on him because I thought I had right. But now then I can reap with the neighbors. But this creature is stunned, so I cannot reap with it. But I can remove the stun token.
Well, that's something. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wanted to remove the other one.
Yeah, I want to play him here so I can remove both of them, but I misclicked there. Then I still have the Gigantica Seed here, which is stun a creature with 5 power more or stun a giant. This card has 5 power more, so let's use this to stun him again. And then we can end our turn.
Pretty powerful board at the moment. Oh, next turn is we can kill the elf.
Yeah.
Because we're playing mountain. I mean reds.
Brobner.
Yeah.
Okay, but my opponent's deck is pretty strong. He has a Time Traveler as well. Time Traveler is a pretty annoying card because as you can see, it gets you an extra Aember, and if you play him, you get to draw 2 cards. And action.
You get another one, right?
Yeah, and
another key.
Yeah, he's at 5 Aember currently. He's not at check yet, but he's soon there. And yeah, like I mentioned, I'm gonna go with Brobner. So first of all, I can play another Flamethrower. Then I can use this Flamethrower to deal the damage here. Yeah. Wait, I want to see, because it's splash, I can do it here as well, which would be 1 damage to him, 1 damage to him, and 1 damage to him, which will kill him.
That's pretty OP.
Then I have the War Grumpus, which I can play, fight and ready with a neighboring giant. Then I have the Rugwalk, which after creature reaps, it is the first time a creature has reaped this turn, it gets 2 damage on itself. That goes for my creatures as well, which is kind of sad.
Well, I'm gonna be careful when reaping.
Yeah, the first creature who reaps is gonna get 2 damage on itself. Then this isn't useful currently, so I'm gonna discard it, but I could sacrifice a creature and then we both would lose Aember equal to the power, half of the power of the creature. But what I can play is this one, because if I fight, the opponent loses 1, and I have a creature here which can fight.
Nice.
So I'm gonna fight with you now versus this card.
Well, this guy is super strong.
Yeah, he's 8 power right now. He's 6 and +2 because the Anger is on left to him.
Yeah.
So I can kill this creature. And here's the effect right now. After he attacks and destroys the creature, you may deal 2 damage to the creature. So I can deal another 2 damage to... wait, I want to... First you. And then I can deal 2 damage to... Oh, never mind. I made a bit... now, there we go. It's because right there, 2 effects triggered. That's why this thing happened. Because he has the effect from him as well. Fight, rape, capture a creature. Capture 1 Aember. Okay. So I had to decide the ordering, which one to trigger first. It didn't matter in that regard, but sometimes it's important which to trigger first. But yeah, I can deal 2 damage now, so I can deal 2 damage to him and kill him as well. And then end our turn.
Well, you have 5. You can kill the other one soon, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's more annoying for the opponent's creature, because if he gets destroyed, he gets put back on the top of the deck. Oh. But still, like I said, I can probably get a key next turn very easily, especially if I can go with Untamed, because I have this card in hand, which if you read the effect, For
the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature gains reap. Ooh,
so every time I reap, I get 2 Aember instead of 1 for 1 turn.
that's pretty OP.
If I have 3 untamed creatures on the board, as currently, I could get 6 Aember with this in 1 turn.
That's what we want.
Yeah. Opponent does have enough for a key again. He's at 6 with check. So I could go with some other house to try and not bringing off check again.
Okay.
Which I think is worth it. Let me look at my discard pile real quick. Yeah, I don't have any robot there. And yeah, so I think it is worth it doing that. So I'm gonna go with Starlines and wait for my this turn, because I can discard you. Then I have Walls right here. You may return upgrade or robot card from your discard pile to hand. I don't have an upgrade or discard or upgrade in my discard pile. I just checked that. But I still can play them to right, so he gets the buff. And then I have the Cloaking Jungle, which is an upgrade. And this creature and each of its neighbors gains elusive, which I can play now on you. So now these 3 creatures have elusive. And I can remove the stun from you. And now this card is very annoying. This has a taunt. It is warded and has elusive.
This guy is unkillable.
Yeah, he's pretty unkillable right now. Now the problem is the first creature who reaps gets 2 damage. So now he would get 2 damage, but its own reap effect would heal 3 and ward it. So I trigger the you first to get 2 damage on her, and then I heal that right away. And ward in the process. If that makes sense. That's why the ordering was important there. If I would have first healed and get the ward token, then I would get the damage and then the ward token would be removed. I would still have no damage on me, but now I have a ward token as well.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if I would have first healed and warded myself, then I have no damage on myself, but I still get the ward token, then 2 damage would be dealt to me and the token is gone.
I see.
And now, since I captured 1 Aember, since I'm a neighbor of him, fight, reap, capture 1 Aember. He's only at 5 right now and can't forge.
You stole 1 from him, right? Or
yeah, I captured 1. It's on this creature right now.
Mm-hmm.
If he kills that, he would... he discarded my Song of the Wild.
Oh.
That hurts. I would prefer him discarding anything else.
Oh, it's random? Oh, damn.
Yeah, he used to start them all. The opponent discards a random card from the hand.
Oof. Oof. Well, Lars, you should play better.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm a disappointment.
Playing so good.
Okay, he has some very nice stuff. I'm gonna go with Brobner.
Wow, he stole so much mana from you.
Yeah.
Or Keyforge. I mean, Forge.
Aember.
Aember.
But time to get some back of that. First of all, let's fight with you. Now it's interesting. So I fight with him now versus him. That doesn't do anything, but no damage is dealt due to his elusive. So no damage to me is dealt as well.
So they just fight, but they don't hurt each other.
Yeah,
I see.
But the cool thing is, since I have, due to being a neighbor to him, have the effect fight, reap, capture 1, I now captured 1, and he's off check again. I just captured another Aember from his side. Now, let me see. He is 4 power right now. Now I could. Let's see. Yeah, I'd rather reap with you. I know I get damage on him now, but I'd rather reap to gain the Aember right now. Then I can play the Mock Hunter. Right here. He has the effect fight, deal 2 damage to a flank creature. So either you or you at the moment. So what I can do now is use the 1 flamethrower to deal the damage here. Now he's a flank creature because I killed the other one. And if I would fight with him, I could deal 2 damage to a flank creature. Currently I can't fight with him since he's not ready, but I do have the Gengar Chieftain in hand, which has the play effect. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. So I can play him now to the right, trigger the effect, and I get to fight with him.
Okay, yes.
Now
Very good. You get the
Yeah, I'm gonna fight with him versus him because he's more annoying. He's an annoying creature. He has skirmish and fight steal 1. I don't want that. So I kill him, and now I can do tier 2 damage to a flank creature, which is the old Bruno, and he's dead. And yeah, I got my Aember back, and now with the flamethrower here to deal 1 damage splash to everything. He has armor, but they still get damaged. And that's my turn.
So next turn, you have to start the turn with the 6 Embers.
Yeah,
right?
now I have 6 Aember. If my opponent can somehow get rid of some of them, then I'm not check anymore.
Yeah, makes sense.
But
so it has to be at the beginning of the turn.
Yes.
That's what I'm...
Yeah, okay, my opponent just played the library access, so now it's going to be a pretty insane turn. That's the card I talked about. Every time you draw one, play a card, you get to draw another card.
Oh, no.
So now some insane stuff happening. Like you can see, he will be drawing a lot of cards. He just used the library babble to draw a card, then he played the Neurosiphon to draw 1 card. Now he fights with him, I think. Yeah, most likely. Now stuff get insane, because he just killed him, but he will now play the Helpful Future Self, which is a card which always comes together with the Time Traveler. It always comes together with it. They are like a duo. As you can see, you just fight with the Dexter to kill my Anga, my Papanga Anga, and there's the Helpful Future Self. Now he can search the deck or discard pile for the Time Traveler and take it into his hand. So he can play him again, get an Aember, draw 2 cards due to the effect of Time Traveler, draw an additional card due to the library access, since now every time you play a card, he gets to draw a card. So, yeah, like you see, his hand is pretty full right now. Then he plays a Trimble Emission, he can deal some damage and draw another card. As you can see, he has now 11 Aember and the handful of cards. He plays another card right here. Like I said, the library access can get pretty nutty, especially if you have him together with Time Traveler. I have a deck with that combination as well, to be fair.
It's one of the strong ones.
Yeah, it's a pretty nutty combination. That's why it's had his deck.
Well, you told me people used to play with decks that aren't so good. This guy has these things that are OP.
Yeah, like I said, this is not a deck usually you bring to the casual ladder. Like, I'm using my worst deck since you asked for it. So I'm getting my ass kicked right now. As you can see, he's still going, and he's already at 13 Aember, and his hand is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards for the next turn.
He's gonna win in 2 turns.
Yeah, but I get a key right now as well.
Woo. What is the difference between making the blue?
There's actually 1 card which exists in the game, which checks if the opponent has the red key forged. It's only 1 card, but due to that, no one forges their red key first. You always forge the red key last, because of that single card. But yeah, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 cards there, 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, I go with Star Lines here. For sure.
You gotta steal his... Can you, by the way, can you forge 2 keys at the same turn if you have them?
No, you can only forge 1.
Okay.
But now I can play you to increase the key cost by 2, so at least he's the key gets more expensive for him.
So it's 8 for key.
Yeah. Then you can discard, you don't do anything. Nurse Soto, I can heal now stuff again. I play you to the left to heal my Medic Ingram. Then I'm gonna reap with you and do the same as last time. First I trigger you, then I trigger you. And that ordering doesn't matter. Warden here, there. With you, I want to... Let's see. I think I'd rather reap with you and reap with you as well. And now at least I'm at 3 Aember again. But yeah, my opponent gets to forge now for 8. And then he has 2 keys and 4 Aember. Where I have currently 1 key and 3 Aember. So yeah, he's definitely ahead, like I mentioned. That's the deck quality difference.
Yeah. But he also got that discard, right?
Yeah, like if he wouldn't get the discard, yeah, I would have gotten a 6 Aember there, so I would have 1 key more basically at the moment.
Okay.
If that wouldn't have happened. But yeah, now he plays some stuff, he reaps some stuff, and yeah, since his card is his hand is full of cards, he will have 2 pretty cool turns now, because he can play all these cards from the one house and then all the other cards from the other house he has in hand right now. That's why this combo is so strong, because it gives you 1 good turn at the moment and then 2 following good turns.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but my hand is full of Untamed right now, so I'm definitely going with that.
It's time. Destroy him. I don't know what this cards do, but
yeah, I cannot necessarily, sadly, not really destroy him. but I can do some
Oh.
stuff. I can play you. I can reap with you.
Snufflegator.
Yeah, it's the one we had earlier with Skirmish. I did draw
Yeah.
once from my deck already, so that's why this card is back.
Oh, I see.
Then this card enters into play ready if I reap this turn. So that's why I reap with him, because now he enters into play ready.
Oh, nice.
And I can fight
So
with
it's
him
3
versus the
damage.
Dexter to get the Aember back. And he has Skirmish as well, so he doesn't get damaged himself.
Very nice. That's the comeback, Lars.
Yeah, that's the comic. Now I can play the fittest, and everyone gets a +1 counter.
Woo.
Then I'm gonna play the Fog Bank. My opponent cannot
That's
fight.
that +1 is like +1 attack and.
Yeah, it's the power is
and
so
HP.
this is not a 5/5 creature and Hearthstone and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I can play the Regrowth to get a card back from this creature back into my hand. And I'm gonna get this one back because this is gonna be important to stall him potentially for the last key, since this increases key cost +2 for 1 turn if I play it. So that's why I get him this back to hand, even though I can't play it right now. Like I could have gotten this
Okay.
card as well and played it right away, but I'd rather take this one for later use to potentially stall him so that he can't get his third key. And then I have here something to stun. Now I can stun him. And
Dude, you almost got it. Dude, you have 8 mana.
yeah, I have 8 Aember. I can get I'm a check for my second key right now. Okay.
Aember, yes. I said man.
I know what you mean, so it's no problem. Fun thing as well, I have the Song of the Wild again. With 3 untamed creatures once again. So depending on how things go, we have a shot. Okay, he discarded just Garcia. The card I just got back from my discard pile extra, he discarded again with the random thing.
Oh, Manolo is so fucking lucky. What is this?
I don't know. If he gets to check right, I mean, I could still bring him off check. I can still bring him off check if he gains, depending on what ever he gets. We can still win this, Frank. Actually, we can still win this, depending on how things go.
Dude, you're gonna win.
I plan on doing it.
What is that in the chat that says declares check? What does that mean?
That says what I meant. I have enough. I have potentially enough Aember to get a key.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it means. Okay, no, he just gained 2 Aember with the. Yeah, I don't win anymore. He wins now.
What?
Since I don't have enough Aember control, basically means if you Aember control are cards which control the opponent's Aember, as the name suggests. And my Aember control card he discarded for me. So currently he has 7 Aember, and the key cost is 6. If I would have this in hand, I could increase the key cost by 2, and basically stall him for 1 more turn. Now I can't do that. I can only capture 1 Aember if I would reap with you, or if I call. Yeah, I can only get rid of 1 Aember right now. Oh wait, I can get rid of. Never mind. I can stall for 1 more turn actually.
Do it.
Okay, I don't think I can still win, but I can definitely stall for 1 more turn because I can go for Brobna.
You gotta make the best play as possible to improve.
Brobna I have 2 creatures here with Brobna, and I have the card here for the main turn. Every time I fight, the opponent loses an Aember. So if I fight with both of them, he will lose 2 Aember, and then he's back at 5, and cannot forge the key anymore.
Okay.
And I can use these shenanigans as well, which I definitely will do. So I need to kill him, and I want to kill some other stuff as well. Because if I kill him, I get enough Aember to be a check again. So first, let's kill the Umbra and the Time Traveler here. With our...
It's a couple of assholes.
Yeah. And then fight, deal 2 to flank creature. Yeah. I just need to fight, right? Yeah. But let's fight with you versus you. To do 2 damage to you, doesn't matter. And then I fight with you versus you. And he has the... I can't kill him. I couldn't kill him because he has the Shadow Self next to him. I forgot that. Shadow Self, as you can see, deals no damage from fighting, but if I deal damage to the neighbor, he takes the damage instead. So I couldn't do that. No, it's not GG yet, since he doesn't get this key yet, but I don't get to check myself. That's the problem.
Oh no.
So I stalled for 1 turn, but I still don't think I can win this.
Yeah. It was a good try. He got 2 excellent discards, to be honest.
Yeah. That's the first one I think mattered more, because if I at the moment would have 1 key more, I definitely would be threatening to win the game as well. Because then I would 2 keys with 3 Aember. So he stuns all my things again with the Radiant Truth card. And biometrics backup on him. So that's a cool thing as well, which can happen in Keyforge. Then he captures 2 from me. Yeah, he is now at 8 Aember. I cannot win this. And now I cannot stall anymore. I don't have any more Aember control in hand. I do have this card again, but these creatures are now stunned and I cannot fight with them, so this wouldn't do anything. So yeah, as like no surprise that if I use my could have killed the Bruno by paying on Shadow Self. True. I welcome Mario to the stream, by the way. But yeah, I didn't forget. I didn't think about the Shadow Self at all. But yeah, like I said, since I'm 1 key behind, I don't think I would have still won. So, but yeah, still, I could have killed the Shadow Self and the Bruno with the flamethrowers. But then the Umbra would have stayed alive, and like I said, I don't think I could have won this right here. Let's just go with Untamed and do some stuff.
Peace.
Yeah. And then Reap a Few. Yeah, this thing gets triggered, you get to die, it's fine. Remove the stun. Remove the stun. And stun you again, and turn, and now it's GG. He has won the game. But yeah, now I think you... Yeah. But yeah, now I think you got the game a bit more. Probably.
It's a bit confusing still. Very confusing, but it's okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's...
for 1.
Yeah, let's actually go for 1 more with this deck. And now it is my worst deck, but we can maybe hope to still get a win with it. Oh! I'm actually facing... Mortivas is another Keyforge streamer, and I think he's streaming at the moment as well. That's why he says Twitch TV Mortimer's live. So actually defeat him with our worst deck on his stream.
Let's go. She got the channel too.
My lowest. I'll just tell him that I'm using my worst deck. Okay, good luck and fun. Let's start the game. Let's see. But yeah, he's known for using more fun decks as well, so this is not going to be as one-sided as the other one.
Let's go.
So this going to be exciting. So we still using the same deck. We are first player this time, so we can only play 1 card once it's our turn. So looking at that, I still am fine with this hand because I can start with this creature once I'm there, and then I can play these 4 cards the next turn.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. And yeah, WC Brobner, if you're wondering what that means, WC is Worlds Collide. This is one of the 3 sets which are out so far. It's the newest one. And the faction Brobner in Worlds Collide is known as the worst faction which is out so far.
Worst as in, like, trash?
Yeah, it's trash.
Okay.
It's the...
I was thinking if facing this is the worst, for example.
No, it's having this is the worst.
Damn.
There's like very little, like if any, good Worlds Collide decks with Brobner in them, because the cards they put in Worlds Collide with the House Brobner are very bad.
Well, it seems like the cards you have anyways have like all these damages stuff. Seems pretty good though, right?
They are not like, no card is like bad. Like no card is like just doesn't help you at all. But
it's just that the other factions are better.
Yeah, like all the one with Brobner is they close to no Brobner's card does anything when you play it. Like I said, I did just play this card, nothing happens. I just have to end my turn, and then I have to call Brobner again to actually do stuff with them. In most other houses, you gain like some kind of benefit by just playing them already. Like for example, this one, the key cost is already reduced by 1 the turn I play this card. Or if I play this card, the cards get immediately more powerful. Or if I play this card, I immediately get to look at my top 3 cards of the deck.
Yeah, so they have like 0 tempo.
Yeah.
Right? Is tempo used in this game?
Not as often, but it is the same principle. They don't gain you tempo. They don't do anything. They just if it's fun if they're on the field, but it like takes too long.
Yeah, it's very slow faction.
Yeah. I am gonna go with Starlines this time, because I can play the Ali. I can look at... This time it's useful since I'm only going to play 2 cards. So now it's actually important which one I want to put as the lowest card. And seeing that last one is top. So let's put you on the bottom and then the other 2 on the top there. So I can draw these. And yeah, now with Zap, there are currently 3 factions on the table: Brobner, Untamed, and Starline. So I can deal 3 damage, which is enough to kill this card, which has 3 power, as you can see. And Hazard is 3 as well. You can see if I would attack this creature, I would first take 3 damage, and then we would actually fight.
Hazardous. Before this creature's attack deals 3 to attacking the enemy.
Yeah.
Damn. So it's 3 damage from the one that it does plus these ones. So
Yeah.
it's 6.
Yeah, if I would fight it, my creature would take 6 damage in total. And the problem is, if my creature would die from only the Hazardous, like if I don't have enough health to survive the Hazardous, I would die and he wouldn't get any damage on this creature. Because I die before I actually get to fight him.
I see.
This creature is super annoying as well, because if you see the effect, enemy creatures cannot reap.
Barrister. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is super annoying. Especially since it's a 5 power creature with 1 armor, so it's not that easy to get rid of.
Yeah, that's a very good card.
Yeah, that's a pretty good card. And the other annoying stuff is that he has just played Hater's Wall, so each friendly FranC creature gets +2 power. So this is now a 7 power 1 armor creature. And he's stunned with Blinding Light. Blinding Light is a card, choose a house, stun each creature of that house, and he just chose Brobner, so he stunned my most powerful creature. So I'm gonna still go with Untamed. I'm gonna play the Snufflegator. Then play the Papnanga to the right to buff everything. Play the Leganticide, and then I can do 2 damage again, but he has only 1 creature, so I can do 2 damage to him, which only is 1 since he has 1 armor. And with you, yeah, I cannot reap with him. I don't want to fight with him because I would just die and he would still live. And I'd rather have him on the board, so I'm gonna end my turn.
You cannot reap because
true.
that counts.
No, I could have fought because he got 2 power through the Pampanga. So I actually could have fought with him versus him, and both would have died.
Oh, you made a misplay? Oh.
Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. Now he is a check with 6 Aember, as you can see. And
What?
I don't have anything to prevent that. I don't have anything to prevent that. I can just call Brobner. I can deal damage to you. I can deal damage to you. Then I can de-stun you. I can discard you. I can stun him. Like Tremors, like these are cards you already saw. Yeah, Death by Pokes. I'm just doing 1 damage at a time. Then I can play the Smith and gain 3 Aember that way. But sadly, he will get his key right here because I don't have any Aember control in the hand. But at least I'm close to getting check as well, because I'm at 4 Aember. He has a hideaway hole,
This
and
is possible. This is possible.
yeah. Did play the Yancy gang, stuff like that. So the question is, I kind of do need to get rid of both of these.
Brobner.
Brobner cannot get rid of both. Can I? No, I cannot get rid of both of these because I can only deal 2 damage to the flamethrowers, and he's 7 power as well since it's on the flank too. I could go with Untamed to at least kill the Yoya, so I can reap again, which I think is what I want to do. I cannot play any cards since I don't have any Untamed cards in hand, but I can go with Untamed. He has +2 power due to the Anga, so he's 6 power right now with Skirmish. So I can actually fight versus the Yoya and kill him. And now I can reap again, so I can reap with you. And I can reap with you. Be at check with 6 Aember. This creature can potentially steal 1 with his action ability, as you can see.
But the cost is 5, right?
What?
Your cost is 5.
Yeah, true. So, but what I have as well, I have the Nepentha Gigantica with stun a creature with power 5 or higher, so I can stun him. So he can't even use the ability. And then I'm at check now for my first key as well.
So basically, the faction, the green faction here is the one that's doing the best, right?
The Untamed, you mean?
Yeah, Untamed.
Yeah. It's definitely, I think it's the stronger one in this deck, for sure.
Okay.
Like, Starlines is usually the strongest faction, but in this deck not. Oh, he did overlooked that I had stunned him. He can steal 1 with the Ronnie, but that's not enough. Now I get my key.
Yeah, hell yeah. Do the red one.
No.
Do the red one to show dominance.
Yeah. No, I want to train myself to never do the red one. Never do the red key, Frank. Never.
To be honest, the red key is kind of a power move.
Yeah. Especially if the card is very rare as well. That's like kind of the problem. I never faced it so far, but it does exist.
But you can see it on the opponent's deck, though, right?
Yeah. If he would have it, he doesn't have it. If he would have it, I could see it. Let's ward you for now. Let's deploy you to the left of you to heal both the neighbors now.
Very cool.
Then I can play the walls to the right. I don't have any upgrades or robots, and you can reap. And now the ordering doesn't matter since I'm going to draw all of them either way. So I just click random buttons and end my turn. Because if I reap with him, I can look at the top 3 cards and.
Yeah. You got the annoying dude with the taunt.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, especially since he's getting close to check. He's at 5 Aember right now. So let's see. I'm gonna go Starlines again.
It's got me too.
Because what I can do is I can play you to the to the right to buff him up. Then I can play you to the right as well.
Right.
Just to have him more powerful. Then I put the cloaking dongle on you. So because he has elusive already, like the cloaking dongle gives the creature I upgrade and all the neighbor elusive.
Oh yeah.
So he has elusive already. Now these 3 creatures gain elusive, which I didn't have before.
They're pretty much very hard to kill at the moment. Oh yeah.
Then I can, then I just can reap a bunch of times. Ordering doesn't matter again.
Let's go.
Yeah, I can reap with you as
Get
well.
all that Aember.
Let's get this Aember. And then I can ward something again, and let's ward this time you. And now I'm at 6 Aember, and I'm at check already, again. With current key cost only being 5 still.
All thanks to Brobnar.
Yeah, like I said, Brobnar didn't do anything. I played it at the beginning and never played it again. And now my hand is slowly filling with Brobnar, so at some point I have to call it, sadly. But I still can do some other stuff. I still have like 2 other cards I can play. But it's looking good for me. I cannot, like, if he doesn't have a board wipe, let me just check real quick. Yeah, he doesn't have a board wipe in his deck. So I'm gonna have the most creatures on the field for the rest of the game as well. So that means I most likely will be able to win with him by just reaping more than him, since I just have more creatures than him on the field.
With more numbers.
Yeah. Like this is how this deck obviously can win. If it plays with the other deck, which isn't that great, and just like now my creatures are pretty strong because he's they're all plus power because of him. It's just
Manolo. It's just Manolo that was playing some fucking very strong stuff.
Yeah.
God damn it, Manolo.
But yeah, I do have the Aember control as well with Garcia. I can get this Bramblelings on board. Yeah, like if the board would stay like this, I just go with Starlines again and I reap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Gain another 6 Aember and Aember check again.
Easy. Let's go.
But yeah, he's now thinking, as you can see. He takes a bit. So now is the time. The problem is, does he think because I'm putting so much pressure on him, or is he thinking because he has some nasty stuff up for me? Let's
hope he doesn't have stuff.
Yeah, he just could go with Untamed, so can use these 2 creatures now. This card, he can destroy some of my artifacts, but these artifacts are not important. I don't mind if he destroys one of them. And Nox is just pretty powerful. He gets +2 power for each neighbor, so potentially if he plays another creature now, he would be 9 power.
He's thinking.
Yeah.
Mortivas.
Let's see.
She's just Untamed.
Yes, he has. Okay, he fights. Okay, he wants to get rid of the Anger, it seems. He just removed the ward by fighting with the Nox. Then he has We're Everywhere to deal. The Everywhere is a neat card which does 2 damage to the flanks and 1 damage to everything else. Oh, then he has Save the Pack. Okay, I see he does have a board wipe.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, save the pack.
Well, you can-
He just played the everywhere, which does damage to everything, as you can see.
Did he just debate you then?
No, I don't think. I'm still fine, honestly. He's now at 7 Aember yet, but I get my second key right now.
Yeah. So you have the advantage on keys. I
Yeah.
think it could be close. But
Yeah, now it's
I
getting
think
definitely closer. This time I'm going to actually go with Brobner now that he board wiped me.
Let's go.
Let's use Brobner. And yeah, let's just deal damage to everyone with these 2 flamethrowers.
Pew pew.
Pew pew! Let's play the Wak Wak. Let's do the same combo as last time. Play the Mock Hunter to the right. And then fight with him with the Gengar Chieftain. And kill the Yahtzee gang. We sadly die as well, since due to the artifact the opposing creature was 7 power as well.
Yeah.
And then we can play the War Grumpus to the right.
It
And
would have
then-
been cool if you could like see it more clearly. To be honest, maybe that's what I'd say. It would be like visually more easy to see. Like
Yeah,
you
like-
could see the 2 power, right?
Yeah, of course. It would be awesome if they had a. Oh, I have an awesome combo in hand. You remember this card, which like every time I reap, I get
Yeah.
double the Ember, and now it's the Ghost Talk now, which allows me to reap with creatures which are not in Untamed.
Okay, so yeah, I think
So-
you can get a lot of Aember.
Yeah, I can get a lot of Ember with that combo.
Let's go, and then win the other turn. Easy.
Yeah.
Do it.
He goes with some. Okay, he played the Vault Keeper, so Ember cannot spill, and he played the Gatekeeper already, which is important because the Gatekeeper has a pretty annoying effect, which allows him to. If I would have 7 or more Ember, he captures all but 5 of it. So I would, if I had 1,000 Ember, he would capture all but 5.
Well, your cost is 5 anyways, though.
Yeah, because of the Imprint Murmok, but he could get rid of him somehow.
Oh, true that.
If once he dies, it's 6 again.
Oh, rip.
So let's go with Untamed. Let's do our combo shenanigans. There's his Song of the Wild. Let's reap with you, gain 2. Yes, we have to sadly get damage on him. Then we can play. Let's get these Song of the Wild first, and then capture 1. Then he comes into play ready. That means I can reap with him as well. Gains sadly only 1 because he didn't gain the effect, but I can play the Ghost Talk now. To the deploy to the play to the right of him, so I can reap with him as well. And then I can trigger his effect, which is fight, reap, ready, and fight with a neighboring giant. I have him next to him, which is a giant.
Oh, it is giant, yeah.
So I can trigger his effect to first trigger
To
Wargrumpus
remove
effect
the-
to now. Sadly, he is stunned,
remove-
but I can at least de-stun him, and then I think that that's what I thought first. Since he wasn't in the field when I played it, I think. Since I didn't gain the extra, like I said, due to Song of Wild, every time I reap I get 2 Ember, but it's only the creature on the field gain that. And since I played that before, he was on the field, he didn't gain that effect. So
Oh, I see.
when I reap with him, I only gained 1 instead of 2. But now I'm a check with 7 Ember. Oh wait, I can still stun something. Let's stun. Doesn't really matter who we stun, right? Let's stun you. And then end our turn.
Damn.
Now we are
just one.
Yeah, now we are check with 7 with only 5 key costs, so we might win this game right here.
Hell yeah.
He now needs to do something about us being a check. And most of his Ember control he already played, like the Ronnie and the Yahtzee gang on the discard pile. He still has, since I know the card, he still has a Nerve Blast, which can steal 1. That's it, though. Oh, he has Take Hostages. Okay, yeah, he can still stall for 1 turn.
Oh.
Because he played the Take Hostages, every time he fights, a creature captures 1, and he has 4 creatures which can fight right now.
Okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need this card a bit earlier.
Your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on the next turn. Oh yeah.
Then he wouldn't be able to fight with them and to capture stuff.
Damn.
Okay, so fight.
The evasive one will die.
Yeah,
right?
most likely. He needs to fight 2 times versus him, to be fair. But he can even fight 5 times, because here's the effect, as you can see, play, fight, reap. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Oh, and he has a golden aura as well. So he doesn't get damage on himself. So he can fight with the Gang Achievement for free, I think. Oh no, he reaps. Okay, does he forget that I have... No, he didn't forget.
He's stealing all your Aember.
Yeah, he's capturing all the Aember. And now he gets to check as well. But we have... we can stall for... So the problem is... I can stall for one more turn by playing Garcia, but I'm not getting Aember myself. Which is kind of the problem right now. Yeah, I think we lost this. Like, not yet, to be fair, but it's very likely. Not yet, but it's very likely. I have to go Starlines if I want to stall for one more turn. And just play these two. And probably play this, so the key cost is now 8.
This, what's it called? This deck kinda deflates at the end game, right?
Yeah, like you see, after he played the board wipe, for sure. After he managed to get rid of my board, yeah. If the board would have sticked, then it would have been easy GG.
Damn, so sad.
Yeah, but now he just goes for with Sanctum again, and then he wins. Because this deck doesn't have any... That has close to no Aember control either. Like, I don't have any cards which I can get stop an opponent if he has that much Aember. I only have this card. This is like my only card I have. And once this is gone, I sit there and watch my opponent gain Aember. So yeah, I guess we just go with Untamed for one last hooray, and get the Imperial Moment back. Play into the right, play the Fittest, play the Fog Bank, and Reap a few. So theoretically, I'm at check again. I'm now at 7 Aember with 5, but it's a turn too late because now my opponent already won. Mortius has won the game. GG. Yeah, the take hostages did win in the game there at the end.
It did. Wow.
Yeah, he says himself. Drew that take hostages just in time.
He stole your Aember. Oh.
All the Aember on these creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, which would have been mine.
Damn. It was good. That one.
Yeah, but it was a close one for sure. But okay, do you feel ready to go for one yourself?
Well, it's gonna be pretty hard. I can try, but
okay. Do you want to use the same deck so you know at least some of the cards?
Sure.
Or do you want a different one?
It don't matter too much. I'm not gonna do too well with it.
I mean, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna guide you through it.
Okay.
So which one do you want to? Same or a better one?
Just I guess a better one.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, can you not can you put like beginner, or just use the same deck but against? Can you play like with people that's like me?
We can put yeah. There's a beginner section in this, but
okay.
I don't know how many people are playing on there. But we will find out. We can just wait and chill. But yeah, you need to actually import the deck first. So let me send it to you. This is like the link. On decks or Keyforge, you need to go on top left here with decks. And then import deck, and there you put in the link.
Okay, wait, let me check. So open the thing.
Yeah.
What was the... Oh, sorry, I'm tired. What was the thing?
Top left, there's... If you see my screen share, here on decks.
Okay, but how do I... Do you not, like... How do I pass the deck to the other? Or I have to go first with that one?
What's the question right now? Did you import the deck?
No.
Okay,
I don't know how to do it.
You go... So you're on this website. The link is in the Discord.
Keyforge, decks.
Yeah, and then import deck.
Import deck.
And then the link I sent you, this has to put in here, and then click import.
The whole website link.
The link, yeah.
Okay. Import. I got it.
Okay, yeah. Now you can go and play. Just quick join. And then here's beginner, game type beginner.
How do I leave a game?
Top right is leave game.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
So I just put beginning casual, I guess.
You can just start. If you go on quick join, you can game format normal, and then game type you can click beginner.
Okay, Okay, yeah.
Oh, we got no follower, which I missed. Wow. Oh, I missed the name. No, Sultanis, there you are. thanks for following. But okay, do we? I think the best is if you start screen sharing as well once you're in the game.
Yeah, wait. I'll screen share first.
Yeah.
So
I can. Okay, there's actually one beginner game going on, but it's password protected, so I actually don't know if someone else will go into beginner.
Bro, what?
And yeah, thanks for the raid, Motivas. Just saw. Yeah, we had a very close game there. Very close game there for sure. Like I said, it is my lowest SAS deck we used there, which is here. Nijora, die 16 Silberzunge.
The thing.
Yeah. Ah, there. You screenshot. Nice. Yeah, now on top left is quick join.
Beginner.
First you have to click on quick join. And then there you can click game type beginner and format normal. And then you
Let's go.
You have to click on select deck to choose your deck. And there you have an opponent.
Oh, is there music?
Yeah, just if someone joins the deck. Now you have to go on select deck. No, first next to your name. Select deck. Yeah, and then you have to choose the deck you want to play.
This epic deck.
Yeah. And then now you select the deck as well. Now you can go and start. There you go.
Dude, let's go.
You actually go first as well. Wait, let me actually, so I can see the chat and you. Let's actually put this. And now, wait a minute. Let me. How can I? Let me join a spectator in the thing, so people can watch as well. But I will
Start
be
the game.
Yeah, I will be actually able to see your hand because I could theoretically try to record the screen share, but that's honestly a bit of a hassle.
Did you join? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did join. Basically, I joined a spectator just so the people can see it.
Yeah.
At least the
I
game.
have like 3 and then 2 and 2. That's not very good.
You are a starting player, so you will only be able to play one card once at first, and then next time you can play more. The hand is,
Okay.
I guess it's decent, but it could hit it better. You could try to mulligan and get something better.
I'll do it. I'm not a coward.
Bam! Yeah,
Look
it
at
looks
that.
better. Definitely.
Yeah.
You can now start with Untamed first, and then get all the Brobna on board next turn.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with this guy and then the other guy. This one on the left. Okay.
You can only play one card. It's the first turn. You start. You can only play one
see.
card.
What is better to do then?
Usually it's the. I think him playing him first is better because then you can buff the creatures right away, and because he cannot interplay ready yet since he is. So yeah, I think you should start with this one.
The Panpaga, right?
Pabanga Anga.
Play this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think. Wait, let me try if I can. Does it work? Okay, let me see. Oh, I would have to. Ugh, that's gonna be a hassle. Oh, wait, I can actually just do it here, right? I can just. Let's see if I can. Let me just. You're on your own for a little bit. I will try to make it that we can see your hand on stream as well.
I think he's also a beginner for real. Oh. Elusive. What?
If I do that? No, that doesn't work.
The creature meatworm fights deals damage equal to its power to each of its neighbors. Damn.
Yeah, but he will die himself right away, but he will board wipe a lot.
I have a very strong. The Panpaga is very strong.
Let's just go with this one. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, now I just have to.
Now I can see he played both of them. They will do a lot of damage. Well, not really.
Professional editing live on stream.
Gain 2. If you control more creatures than your opponent. Nope. Stun a creature and each neighbors. Okay, that seems pretty good. Deal 6 damage to a flank creature.
There you go. I think that's the best we can go for now with this improvised thing.
I
So
think
now,
we're
okay,
gonna
now the
go
people on stream can see stuff as well.
I'll go with Brobnar this time.
There we go. So, okay. Yeah, Brobna is for sure what I would do. Yeah, you sadly cannot enable the Smith because the opponent will have more creatures than you. You will have the same amount, I mean.
discard it.
No, we can play it. You still gain the extra Ember. In the top left, you gain the bonus blip Ember. You still gain, but you don't get the effect. So you can still click on it and click play.
I'll just play.
Yeah, so you gain at least 1 Ember.
Was this play action or card?
The play is action. Playing discarding means you put it in the discard pile without triggering the effect.
No, we don't want that. So we want. Do I stun them? Is it worth?
Yeah, sure. I think definitely. You usually always want to play as many cards as possible, and if you stun them, they can't trigger their own effect. Like they can't fight.
Okay, then I'll go with the flamethrower.
Yeah, the artifact.
Right? Play this artifact. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, not yet.
Not. And then the giant.
Yeah, the Mock Hunter.
I'm gonna play it on the right.
Yeah, so he gets buffed by the Anga, by the Papanga.
Bro, look at this.
Insane gameplay. Can you wait, currently I am let me just do
+2 power. So this is 8. And it does +2, so it does can do up to 10 damage to flank creatures. Bro.
Yeah. So let me see,
savage.
I can do this a little bit better. It's gonna be slow process, but I think I can do this. And now here as well.
Oh yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, I'm like doing the transform thingy so we can actually see the full screen, and you don't see your other tabs or something like that.
You have to minimize the Discord on your cam too.
No, I currently have it maximized because I'm not window because the window feature didn't work. I'm just recording my screen at the moment.
But you can cut it. You could cut these parts, the part on the right. That's on your cam.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I can cut this. I can just scroll down a little bit, so I put it lower in the priority. But it will work out. Don't worry, I got this. It will take a while.
Mind Warper, elusive. Why does the guy have so many elusive stuff?
Yeah, all these Martian stuff. It's always annoying and elusive.
Reveal the number of Mars cards
there we
in
go.
your hand.
Let's keep it like that, and then let's actually put you one more down. There we go. Okay, now I think that's the most professional I can do. Okay, now he played the Mind Warper and he plays the Mother Gun artifact, and he probably will deal. But the good thing is, let me check your hand real quick. You don't have any so you sadly don't. But you can't kill them, both of them, which is good at least. Yeah, so you do want to get rid of the Mind Worms, since they will kill all your creatures at the big moment. So you could just go with Brobner again to use your flamethrower and kill both the Mind Warps, but then you can't play anything else. Okay, you already clicked it.
Too bad.
Yeah, then
use this card's action. Is in the center one, right?
Yeah, so you do 1 damage to the other 2 as well.
Okay, this guy is almost dead.
Since he's
I can't
loose,
do anything else.
You could kill him if you fight with him, or you can reap. That's like what you want to do. Do you want to rather kill him, or do you want to reap to gain Ember? I know what I would do, but let's see what you would want to do.
Elusive. Choose the enemy's creature. It captures 1 Ember from its own side. I think that guy has to die, right?
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Yeah, that's what I would say as well. This card, it's better to kill this one than reaping, I think.
How do I kill him?
You fight with your mind. Mokata, which won't do the damage since he's elusive, but then the effect triggers and you can do 2 damage to a flank creature, which is the Mind Warper.
Okay, yes.
So that's how this interaction worked there. Because of elusive, you didn't do your 6 damage or your 8 damage with fighting, but the effect still triggers. And the effects are not like elusive only protects from fighting, not from effects like this.
Yeah, I didn't play too much cards, but I think it was worth it. Right?
Yeah, you got rid of all the board, because if he would have played a lot of creatures, he could just gotten rid of all of them with the Mind Worms.
Yeah. Okay. Doing good.
Yeah. So far, like the game is going rather slow, but you have the better board and you have 1 Ember more, so you have the advantage.
So next turn, we go with Star Voice or Untamed.
That's what would you go for if you look at the cards you have?
If you have used a creature to reap this turn, enters play ready. Okay. I would have to reap. Oh my goodness. And then destroy, discard the top card of your deck. This creature after give a. Oh, I think I'd play Untamed since he played like a giant, right?
Yeah, like Untamed makes the most sense I think as well, since you do have one Untamed creature on the field as well, which you can use right away.
Yeah.
Which you can reap with, for example, to get your Bramblelings ready into play.
Yo, but my cost is 7 though.
Your what? Your key cost? Yeah, at the moment, but look at the opponent's key cost.
Oh wait.
Yeah, look at the artifact he just played. The artifact. Yeah, this one.
Your opponent keys cost +1 for each friendly creature. Okay, your keys for is the same.
Yeah, and you are currently 2 creatures with power 5, and he only 1, so that's why his key is more expensive than yours.
It deals no damage when attacked. I could kill it too if I play the other, but then I don't play anything else. That seems pretty bad again.
Yeah, I think the
Let's
best.
go with Untamed.
Yeah, I think the best is go with Untamed.
Okay, so destroyed. That means when it dies, right?
Yeah, when it dies, the effect triggers.
Okay, and this, when you use this creature to fight, deals no damage in return. It is dealt no damage. Okay. If you have used a creature to reap this turn, okay. So I have to reap with this first,
Yeah.
right?
That's what it would do.
Got it.
Reap with him, so then you can play the Bramblelings, which enters into play ready.
Oh, I can drag.
Yeah, this works as well, but you still have to click where on the right or
Okay.
left.
Oh, I like the dragging. To the right.
Yeah.
Of course. Is it even worth to do damage to this
You could.
or reap?
It depends what you prefer, because you want to kill this at some point, so it doesn't make your key cost higher. But you could just stun it next turn as well if you call Untamed again, and make it like less useful for the opponent, and rather reap for 1.
That seems pretty interesting. So I'll keep the stun. And I will play this guy though.
Yeah. I mean, the card is an artifact, not an action card, so you can play it.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I didn't read. Oh wait, reap with this creature, right?
Yeah, both make sense, but I think reaping is better.
Yeah, let's play this. Play this artifact.
Yeah.
And
then
I'm going to chill. Dude, I have 3 Aember.
yeah, and nice cards in hand as well. Opponent only has 1 Aember so far, and look at the opponent's key cost at the moment.
10. Oh
Yeah,
my god, Profano, what are you doing?
Yeah, because all of your creatures are so powerful because of the Anger. Everyone is over 5 power. So
Next turn I'm going face.
yeah, sadly you can't in this game. Face is not the place in Keyforge.
I would love it though. Can you imagine with this board, with
Yeah.
these effects going face, could you imagine the power? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean that's why you can introduce creatures of 11 power. Like imagine an 11 power creature just like this for 0 mana in Hearthstone or something like that.
So this guy's probably gonna kill something, right?
Yeah, but the good thing is he just called Brobner. So it's unlikely that the opponent will call the same house twice in a row, since the last turn he played all the Brobner cards he has in hand.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Okay, that makes sense.
So he only could draw additional Brobner cards. So that's why it's usually unlikely that someone calls the same house twice in a row, barring he has like a super good board or he drew super well.
I got this.
He used his Mother Gun. So now he will show you an X amount of mass cards, and for each mass card he can deal 1 damage to a creature.
What?
Oh, he showed
He's gonna try to-
He showed 0 cards. As you can see on the top bottom right on the log,
Oh.
I think he misclicked there. Since he's a beginner as well, I guess that's what happened. Yeah, because he has a mass card in hand. He could have showed that at least.
We'll see who's the worst beginner
Yeah.
at the end of this battle.
I mean, you have at least someone who's talking into your ear and giving some advice.
Yeah, but nah, I'm doing it all by myself. Dude.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not gonna give advice anymore. It's the next
No,
2
but-
turns are gonna be
nah.
yours.
Oh, what the fuck? There's only 1 damage. There's only 1 when fighting. Wait, he has 6 power but only does 1 damage?
Yeah, so he basically has 6 health, but only 1 attack, if that makes sense.
It's not very strong.
Yeah.
But it has 1 armor. After an enemy creature reaps on it. Oh, I see. But he put it on the sides, so if I choose mountains...
You could attack it, yeah.
and kill it.
And what it's called? Not mountains, it is called...
X-League's Dominator. Taunt. This creature's neighbors cannot be attacked unless they have taunts. And display stun. I can just murder this.
Yeah, you could. But let's see what you want to call right now. Which house you want to go with?
I mean, my hand, the most cards are these guys, right? Play there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures. This damage to each enemy equals. Okay, that's not very good right now.
No, since you have more creatures, this doesn't do anything.
Deploy. This creature can enter the play anywhere in the battlefield. Okay. Heal 3 damage. Okay, so that's healing. We don't need it yet either. This one's good, I remember. That's taunt. What do we want to protect with this? Probably this guy, right?
Yeah, the problem is if you play him to the left of him, he will be protected, but that means your taunt creature won't get the buff.
Why?
Because he's on the wrong side of the Anga.
Oh. But I could play it between Anga and
you can't. He doesn't have deploy. You can't play him. You can only play him to the left or right.
True. It's only one.
Yeah.
Damn. And then what is the other card? Chief Engineer Walls. Elusive. Very. Oh, we want to give taunt to this then.
Protect this guy, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he has elusive plus taunt, it's gonna be very annoying.
He doesn't like the operation officer. Yishi doesn't gain taunt. Doesn't gain elusive. This card itself has elusive. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but he will be protected by this one, but he also will have elusive.
Yeah,
so
true.
It's gonna be very annoying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. It will be very difficult to get rid of.
So I'll play. Do I want this to die? This got the top card of the deck if it's a creature.
Like it's depends. Like it's a gamble because if you don't have any creature on the top, this just dies and nothing happens.
Okay. To fight, is dealt no damage in return. Okay, so I should attack with this as well. That would be good too if I attack with these guys.
But then you would have to call Untamed if you want to use them.
Yeah, I'm thinking. But I don't have anything Untamed here. No, I'm doing a Star Alliance.
Okay.
I'm preparing a nice board. Okay, so this heal 3 damage for.
Yeah, nothing is damaged yet, so it doesn't matter where you play it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play this guy first, then this guy to the right, then this to the right, and then this guy. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because he can be right there. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So we first play this creature to the right, play this creature to the right.
Yes.
And then put this guy here.
You actually have to now. You click deploy left if you want to play in the middle somewhere, and then left of the card you click, it will be deployed.
I guess it's deploy left. Yeah.
Yeah. Then left to the card you click, this creature will.
Okay,
be
so
put.
it's this one. Yes. Okay. I think that's pretty good.
What do you want? What do you do with a red alert card in your hand?
Oh, I have this guy. If there's more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, deal damage. It's an artifact action. It's just a spell, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, so you could discard it.
Oh, true that. Yeah, I'll have more creatures. Okay. It's true. Okay.
And
I have a pretty colorful board right here.
Yeah, definitely. Now, the board advantage is for sure there.
Okay, this guy is still stunned, so that's why I didn't attack him yet. I have some mountains.
Yes.
I keep calling them mountains.
Brobna. You can always check your deck list and you can see all the names there.
Yeah.
What the free factions in your deck are called.
He's gonna play with Brobna too.
Yeah.
Dude, look at these costs. We're never gonna win. No.
Yeah, his costs are 12, yours are 9. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, we have 2 spectators. Can I check? Jokael and Scizor.
Yeah. I don't necessarily who Jokael is. Might be someone from the stream as well, or maybe someone who helps your opponent currently, since he's beginner too.
Yes. Let's go. Oh wait, he did something.
Yeah, he played Tremor. He stunned your creatures.
And played another one of these. What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Lol of the Titanic. Fun fact, he's not the strongest creature in the game. There are creatures which have higher than 11 power.
Yeah. Something's dying.
Yeah, he killed your Anga. The creature with buffs.
Rude. Well, this guy is almost dead though.
Problem is you can't attack them since the Dominator is next to them, which gives them taunt, or which has taunt.
And warded.
Warding is the protection counter which you put on them.
Okay. Zap deals 1 damage for each house represented among creatures in play. Okay, that's 3 damage.
Currently, that's you count the opponent's creatures as well, so it's 4 damage.
Oh shit! I can kill anything I want. What is the most recommended? This is about to die, which is good.
Yeah.
This is stunned, so I think Brobner is not very smart. Reminder of a turn. You may ready fight with neighboring creature. Oh, that lets me activate a creature, but this one is stunned.
Yeah, then that means it couldn't fight, but it gets de-stunned. But you could de-stun it now, and then play the card next to it, and then you could fight. If you would call Brobner.
I mean, I have a bunch of cards here.
Yeah,
ready and fight with a neighbor's giant too. So I could play this and also attack with this at the same turn.
The effect of the Wargrumpus is not a play effect. It's a fight reap effect. You have to be careful there. The Wargrumpus.
Oh.
This is a play effect, but the Wargrumpus is a fight reap effect.
Well, I think I like this, and then I have this is pretty interesting too. But this doesn't work, so it's not that useful. Yeah. You may heal 3 damage from a creature and ward it. I don't have injured creatures at the moment either.
Warding doesn't hurt, and you still put the war token on them, so it's always nice to still do that. But like I said, it depends what you want to do right now. Starlines could.
I think I'll go with Brobner. I can do 1 damage to this as well.
True.
So all around, seems pretty powerful this turn, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm gonna do this.
Remove the stun.
Okay.
Like
neighboring creature. I have to play it on the left.
Yeah.
This creature on the left.
Yeah. Then I have to click on it on the field because it's a May effect. You don't have to do it.
Oh, but I have to click this.
Yeah, first you click this to confirm that you want to trigger the effect. If you click done right now, you would say, I don't want to trigger the effect. Now you choose the neighboring creature you want to fight with, and now you choose your fight target.
This will die if I play against this, and this not. So I'm gonna kill this.
You can. With the effect of it, you can actually kill it. Since it has 1 armor, you would only deal 5 damage to the Stormcrawler. But the Mock Hunter has still the effect that you can deal 2 damage to a flank creature, so you could actually kill the Stormcrawler here.
Okay. Seems fun.
Yes. So first you fight it, and now you can trigger the effect. You can choose another creature
on itself, right?
Yeah. No, on the Stormcrawler again.
Oh.
Because that was
there we go.
That was the effect of the Mock Hunter just now, which is the deal 2 damage effect. You don't want this on your own creature.
So this guy has like 10 HP. Jesus.
Yeah. These creatures and the other one have 11 HP. It's gonna take a while to kill them.
So one fight with a neighboring giant.
One mistake you theoretically made is you could have played the barn raising, the action card you have, first.
What is this?
This one.
This? Oh. For the remainder of the turn, your opponent loses. Oh.
Because you just fought. You could have made your opponent lose 1 Ember.
Well, I can fight again, I think.
This turn not. No.
Giant? Oh.
Because this is a fight reap effect. You need to fight or reap with the Wargrumpus to trigger the effect.
Okay. I'm still gonna play it though.
Yeah.
To the left.
Best next to a giant, because otherwise
next
the effect won't
giant. Work. There we go. And then I guess I'll keep this.
You could keep it for a later turn. You want to call Brobner, or you want to discard it. Depends on what you do. You intend on fighting a lot with Brobner next turn, or in a few turns?
I don't think so. I think next turn is going to be this because I'm going to draw more cards.
Yeah, then you can. Yeah, then I would discard it if you don't plan to use it in the next few turns.
Yeah.
Then you still have.
I'll do 1 damage to these, I guess.
It's a splash. You can deal 1 damage to everything.
Oh, it's true.
You just have to choose the one in the middle.
Poof. Epic. Yeah, look at this. I got Ali. What does it do?
Good old Ali.
It's Prince Ali. Look at the 3 top cards. Oh, I remember him. Okay. 9. Oh my god. We're never going to get a key.
Yeah, you both don't really have much Ember as well. You're still stuck at 3 and he's still stuck at 1 Ember.
Well, that's what he gets for playing these giants.
Yeah.
Was it the giants? Yeah, it is the giants, right?
Yeah.
No. Giant. What is the thing? Oh yeah,
This one, yeah.
The Grump buggy. Whatever that is.
Yeah, in this deck we don't have any artifact controllers as well, so we can't destroy it. It's going to stay on the field for the rest of the game.
Bro. Well then. Little Rapscar.
So as long as he is on the field, you cannot reap or use action abilities or anything. You have to fight.
We do have some strong boys here.
Yeah.
And this guy only has 2 attacks, so I think... This one can kill it for free, right? Because he has the 2 armor.
Yeah, but he has elusive, the rascal, so you have to attack him twice.
Yeah, well, with this guy we can do it.
Yeah, the first creature which affects him, it doesn't matter, since you can even attack with the 2-power creature, since no damage will be dealt. So you get no damage as well in the first fight versus him.
Yeah, so I first have to attack with one of them and then with the other, and he will die. Okay, these 2. And then we can heal them back with some dudes that I have around here. Or... I could also do that.
Yeah, then you can ignore the elusive and just kill him with Zap. Okay, just killed your taunt creature with the Lob.
Oh.
And the other Lob, yeah, he has to. The good thing is he has to fight as well, so the effect works for him too. He has to fight.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So how does this work? Can I attack with this giant and then...
Because then you could reap with him and fight with him again. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he just Coward's End.
Oh, Jesus, what?
He played Coward's End, which destroy each undamaged creature.
Okay.
But he got 3 chains for that, and now we can actually see what chains do. 3 chains basically make that you draw 1 less card for 3 turns. As you can see, he has only 5 cards in hand at the moment.
Okay. Deploy this creature. Play against a neighboring creature, 1 at a time. Regrowth. Return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. Okay. Now, I think the turn of these guys is... well, actually, I have nothing.
Yeah, but now actually the red alert can do stuff, since the opponent has more creatures.
Oh, yeah.
You can do 1 damage to everyone.
Including mine?
No, only opponent's creatures get damage.
Oh, that's so good. Enemy creatures? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, then if I could do it. Oh, wait. Star Alliance, yeah. True that. Play this. Play this action.
Yeah. You don't want to discard it, so 1 died.
I can not kill it with this, sadly. Look at the 2 cards of the deck, put it back in the other. It doesn't matter the other because I'm playing all these cards,
so you will draw them either way. But you can look at them and see what you get. Like, still, you can see like what your options are next turn.
Okay. Well, I'll just fucking play him.
Yeah, it doesn't like always play him. Like he's still a creature on the field. You can still reap with him. You can fight with him.
To the right, I guess. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What is this? Fogfire? Oh, these are the cards. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we won this. This was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean you draw all 3 of them either way, so...
Yeah, I'm thinking to know what to do next turn.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No.
I don't want to end my turn.
No, you clicked 1 time too often. So you click the end turn button.
Okay, we play this.
Yeah.
To the right.
Yes, and now you can heal and ward a creature.
Which is this one. That one is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have this. Play 1 for each creature represented among creatures in play. Is factions?
Yeah, so now it's 2 damage. So only Brobna and Starlines on the board.
Yes, it's not bad. 2 damage, he'll be very low. Okay. I may as well use it.
You have to click twice on him. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I may as well use it because I want to draw as much cards as possible.
Yeah, and you gain Aember by playing it as well, since they had the extra Aember symbol.
Oh, it's true. Look at that. Okay. Dude, that was a good turn.
Yeah, for sure. For that he just killed everything you had, you're making a board comeback.
Okay. Look at all these untamed beasts we have here.
Yeah, the Ghost Talk plus the Song of the Wild is actually a pretty cool combo.
Yeah.
With these you can even if you don't have untamed creatures, you can still reap with others, and with Song of the Wild you get an extra Aember for reaping.
Oh, but I can't. Can I? No, I cannot use this creature and reap with these guys.
You can with the Ghost Talk. If you look at the Ghost, you play Song of the Wild, and then you play the Ghost Talk.
You may reap with each neighbor. Oh.
Because with the Ghost Talk you could reap with creatures even if they're not of the house Untamed.
With all of them?
Only with the neighbors of Ghost Talk.
Oh damn. So wait. Oh, I don't have neighbors to play.
Wait, no, you can.
I can get
the Ghost Talk. You can, if you play the Ghost Talk, here's deploy. You can play it anywhere.
Okay.
So if you play in the middle of your two Starlines creatures, you can reap with both of them.
I would like to do that.
And
I'll do it.
The good thing is because you trigger their reap effects as well due to that.
Okay.
So that's looking like a pretty cool turn next turn with Untamed.
So it's first place the Ghost Talk.
No, first the Song of the Wild, because you need to give the effect to the creatures.
Okay. So yeah, you play this. So I'll play the Song of the Wild.
Yes.
Then the Ghost Talk
Yeah.
between the two of these guys.
Yeah.
And then these two bother my opponent, I guess.
Yeah, and then the regrowth you can get a creature back to hand. Like for example your Papa Anga Anga, which buffs everything. Like if you click on the discard, you can see what it's in there.
Dude, if I get the Papa, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
on the left too at the beginning, oh man, dude, next turn is pretty epic.
Yeah, and you can you have the artifact. You can stun a giant creature.
Oh yeah, these fucking guys.
He sadly stunned your Ali, so you sadly can reap only one less, but you can de-stun him with the Ghost Talk still.
It's more useful than not doing anything. Is there gonna attack with this? Okay, no.
No, he called Sanctum. He couldn't.
Okay. Oh yeah, true that. Okay. Untamed.
Yes.
So first card is this. Boom. For the regular turn, yeah. Go with this. I'm gonna get a creature now too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Papanga.
Yeah, you can get anything, but most likely you should get an untamed creature. You could even get the if you want to the Ramblings, since he will enter play ready. Since you will reap this turn. Or the Anga to buff everything. It depends what you prefer.
I think this is better. Yeah, because I can reap immediately, get a bunch of gold, I guess, whatever it's called.
Aember.
Aember. Can I? It's just ready. Okay. No, wait. Then I play this.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
But the correct place. Yeah, and now
deploy to the left, I guess, of the lady.
Yeah. And then you can choose which one you want to reap first.
Okay, this one.
Okay, so
and then this one.
And now you can trigger the effect of her if you do that. Now you get to heal and ward again.
Oh, nice. I guess this one is the best. Yeah.
I would probably ward itself, because the Ghost Talk is only a play effect. It doesn't work again now.
Oh no! Oh, I messed up. Okay, I want to play this guy. I guess on the right. Right? There's no.
It doesn't matter. Like currently, it doesn't matter where to play something. Then you can fight a reap with it. With him, you only gain one Aember, to be fair, because he didn't got the effect, but still. Then you can stun a giant. So you can stun your own or the opponent, and you can still play the Fog Bank to gain another Aember and make the opponent can't fight.
Dude, look at this turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think this is kind of trash though, right?
What do you mean?
Do I want to discard this, or you can only?
Yeah, you can't. It's a Brobnar card, and you can't Untamed. You can't discard it at the moment.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. I think that's.
Yeah, still, you had 9 Aember. The current cost is 7, so you actually can forge potentially.
The first medallion will be won.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So one thing you could have done as well is not reap with the Bramblelings, but you could have fought versus the giant, because then the key would be less expensive. but it doesn't really make a difference. Like either the key is less expensive or you. Oh, he conceded.
Yeah.
You did win.
Hell yeah!
The
First match. Incredible victory from Untamed, to be honest.
Easy. Yeah, like I said, the Untamed is the best in this house, in this deck.
Yeah. Profound music spectators. GG.
Good job, Frank. Your first game actually is a win.
That good, bro.
Nice.
Leave game, right? I won already.
Yeah, you conceded. You can now click leave game on the top.
Bro, look at this.
Easy money. Easy money.
Zimbo is new in the chat. Zimbo, did you see this? I won.
Yeah. The Papa does, yeah. The Papa Anga. No one knows how he's exactly called.
My first ever win.
Okay, the question is, do we want to go for another one, or should I go for one with a new deck or something like that?
I want to watch you, it's getting kinda late for me.
Okay.
Because I have to do homework tomorrow, but I want to watch you win with like your best deck.
Okay.
Or win, try to win.
Okay.
But a match with your best deck, like competitive, you could put. I don't know. I doubt you will play on casual, right?
Okay, no, we'll go to the competitive then. But
Okay,
that's
good.
fine. That's now close this. Put you here again, and then you can end your screen capture, and I will actually go into one. And I can turn on. Wait, no, currently, yeah, you need to turn off your screen capture. So I can
There you go.
turn my on.
Did I do it?
I don't. Wait, no.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Nice. Now my screen capture's on. I think. Yes. Nice. Cool. So now let's look for a new game. Let's go for a quick
Yeah, I
join.
can close the browser, right?
Okay, real quick. Let's see which deck we want to use.
The best one.
Okay, let's use my favorite one, which is like
Okay.
it's matchup dependent which one is the best. But let's use my favorite one, which
It's
is
in French. The name
yeah.
is French.
Scizor
Yeah.
de la Grotte d'Argent. It has a nifty tactic in this deck, which is pretty cool. Let's wish our opponent good luck and fun as well. Let's start the game. And I don't like this hand. I'm gonna mulligan this away. And this looks a bit better. So basically what this deck is all about, it has one card, which is the interdimensional graft in Logos. Once I show it to you, I will explain you what the tactic with this deck is. The idea is to force the opponent to have a lot of Aember, like to keep capturing it. He gets it back, then capture even more. He gets it back. So never allow him to forge a key till he has like over 10 Aember, something like that. And then I play the interdimensional graft because that is a card which allows me to, if the opponent forges, I do get the rest of the Aember. So if he has like 10 Aember, he forges for 6, I get the other 4 from him.
Damn.
That's like the strategy of the deck.
It's pretty nasty.
First, let's see, does he have something to... No, he does not, so I just play the Veil Analyst, which is just a 2-power creature. Each time you use an artifact, gain 1. I don't have any artifacts in the deck, barring 1, so it's not that effective. Seth again with Archivist, Reap, Archive a card. The Archive is, by the way, right here. It never came into play in your game. Archive is basically putting a card there for later use. And then I play the Scrambler Storm.
Discard it, but it's not in your hand.
No, I explain it once my turn is over, so the opponent can do stuff. But the Scrambler Storm is your opponent cannot play action cards on their turn.
You're playing Logos, right?
Yeah,
No?
just use Logos.
Are they the science dudes?
Yeah.
Did you know Logos are very well designed?
Yeah, I like Logos quite a lot, but they have some, like with the library access, there are some insane stuff which can happen. But yeah, the archives is basically I put in the archives, and at the beginning of each turn, I can decide to get the cards from the archives back into my hand. Oh, there's a card you should like. It's the Yo Mama Mastery.
Oh shit! What?
It's the Yo Mama Mastery. He's the master at Yo Mama jokes. So.
2020 is being insane so far. Yo mama jokes. The end of the economy and the human lives. Damn.
Let's go with this right here, because I have some very annoying stuff. This card I can discard because it's destroy a creature not on a flank. Currently all of it is on a flank. But I do have the Succubus, which has, during the draw card step, the opponent refills the hand to 1 less cards. So as long as this card is alive, the opponent only draws up to 5 cards, not 6.
Nice.
And the Aember Imp, your opponent cannot play more than 2 cards each turn.
That's an imp.
Yeah. It's like super annoying. He's more annoying even, but he has only 2 power. But as long as he's in the field, the opponent can only play 2 cards. That's it.
Interesting.
But yeah, the idea to stall out the deck is with cards like this. Capture free Aember. So once I play this, free Aember of his get put on this creature. Or if this, each undamaged creature captures 1 from its opponent. So I can capture a lot of Aember. And yeah, he has to kill the Aember Imp here, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to play cards.
So once it's said, he can. The effect it's gone. Obviously, it's not like the effect starts at the beginning of the turn. It just stays like way for the whole turn.
No,
right?
only as long as it's alive. He just killed both these creatures, so the effects are gone. I think I go with Mars here. Need to draw some other stuff. I'm just playing this for the Aember. I don't want to trigger the effect.
The factions on your deck are like the evil factions. They look like the evil factions.
Yeah. It's an evil deck as well, so that's fine. We can play the Zorg, which is a mighty creature, but he enters into play stunned. But he has, before fight, stun the creature Zorg's fights and each of that creature's neighbors. And he has 7 power.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
And then we have the Exilo Maraudeur, which is only 2 power. He gets +1 power for each Aember on it. And his play capture 1 for each friendly ready mass creature, but I don't have any ready. I do have a friendly mass creature, but it's not ready. It's tapped, so that's why he doesn't capture 1. And now that's the cards I want to see. This is like the main card, because I stall with the Shred. I capture free and stuff like that. But then I have stuff like the Drumble, which if your opponent has 7 or more Aember, capture all of it.
Your opponent plays so fast.
Yeah, that's how fast I would usually play as well. I know what's happening.
It took like 10 minutes per turn.
Yeah. I will play the Shred now to capture 3. So he has 4 Aember right now. Now I play it. Now he has only 1 left and 3 are on the Shred. Then I can play the Pandemonium, which each undamaged creature captures 1 from its opponent. So I can now choose who should capture, and 1 of him because he gets more powerful the more Aember is on him. And then the opponent has 0 Aember right now. And that triggers this effect, because if I play him and the opponent has 0 Aember, I gain 2.
Yeah.
And the Drumble I will keep in hand for later use, since it's a very vital card. If the opponent has 7 more Aember, I capture all of it. I want to wait till he has 7 more Aember till I play it.
Small soul crushing.
Yeah,
because then he cannot. He will not be able to play around it.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
So I only draw 5 cards right now, since he does have the Succubus on the field. And he still lives, so I draw 1 less card. And what do you do here? Might perhaps the Shred. Because of the Phoenix Heart, I see, okay. Okay, he's at 5 Aember now, killed a lot of my creatures. Screecher to make me lose 2 Aember, that's fine. I'm gonna go with Logos. I cannot play creatures either way, so I'm just gonna play the Sloppy Labwork, which allows me to archive a card and discard a card. So I can play his action to archive. Let's see, play his action. There we go. I want to archive my Drumble since I don't need him right now, but I want to use him later. That's why the archive is great. And now I have to choose a card to discard. I'm going to choose card Dexter because I can't play him either way since I can't play creatures this turn.
That allows you to draw all the cards that you would draw.
Yeah.
Right?
Now I get all these cards, and he's in the archive. So at the beginning of the turn, I can always.
Extra...
Yeah. And there's the draft. This is the card I was talking about. If the opponent forges a key in the next turn, they must give you all their remaining Aember.
Can he see the archive?
No, the archive's only I can see.
Okay. So it's all secret.
Yeah.
But he does he know that you have something there at least?
Yeah, he knows my deck list, so he knows I have him in my deck, but he doesn't know that I'm having him yet. And he is at 7 Aember right now, so I could capture all of it with Drumble.
No, yeah, but what I was asking is that he knows that you have 1 card on the archive.
Yeah, he knows that 1 is there, but he doesn't know which one.
Okay.
Because I can see as well. He has 0 cards in the archives, as you can see right here. Okay, I have to go with Mars. He played Control of the Weak. Oh, that's pretty lucky for him. Okay, that means I can't stop a key actually.
Oh.
Because he played the Wild Wormhole. Play the top card of your deck.
Mm-hmm.
And the top card of his deck was Control the Weak, so he could decide which house I have to play.
Oh no!
So he got lucky there, so I have to call Mars. I mean, I do have Mars cards, thankfully, in hand. But that means he gets his key right now. At least for the cost of 7, since I have the Grabber Jammer, which increased the key cost by 1. The Psychic Networks I'm gonna keep, because it's a pretty powerful card if I have masked creatures on the field. Because I get a steal 1 for each friendly masked creature. Which is ready, because currently I couldn't steal because they're not ready. But let's keep it at that.
I remember that guy from the other battle.
The Dominator here.
Yeah. I didn't even interact with him almost.
Yeah. He stuns them, which is fine. Okay, fights to kill my to get damage. He probably wants to kill Dominator. Yeah, he does want to kill Dominator. Fights with 2 creatures, which I'm fine with. I'm gonna go with Logos myself next turn, so I can first play the Wild Wormhole and see what we can get. I just play the top card of my deck. Let's see what we get. We do get Nordi's Power, so that's cool. Now I can archive a card. And the card I actually don't need right now is the Graft. So I actually can put this in. Like, Nordi's Power is a nice card. Is it choose 1, archive a card, or gain 1 Ember for each archived card. So I could gain 1 Ember right now, which is not as useful. I'd rather archive my Graft, which is one of the combo pieces which I want to put in the archive right now. Now I have, like, all the cards I need for a combo. I have my archives till I need them. Then I can play Nova Arculist, and then I guess I do play the Bouncing Death Quark. Yeah, let's play the Bouncing Death Quark. Bouncing Death Quark is a card which I can destroy an enemy creature, then one of mine, then one of the enemy, then one of mine as often as I want. And let's kill the Dexter, so he's draw him again, and kill my Terror right here. And we don't want to trigger the effect again, and then we end the turn. The cool thing with the Drumble as well is, even if it destroys them, I have a card like Arise here. Choose a house, return each creature of that house from a discard pile to your hand. So once he kills him, I just get him back to hand, I play him out again, and I capture all the Ember once more. Okay, discard some Psychic Network, which is a bit annoying. Hecatombs, Shred. And that seems to be it, yeah. Then I'm gonna go with... I could archive something from here. No, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna go with Mars. No, I don't want my archives back. Play the Dominator there. Play the Tank here and de-stun my U and end the turn. Like I said, my opponent is theoretically ahead. I have 0 Ember right now, 0 keys. He has 5 Ember, 1 key. But I'm not worried right now, since I know the combo is coming.
Combo comes in, it's gonna be insane, right?
Yeah. Since that's why I like this deck a lot, because even in a scenario like this, I'm not too worried.
Classic card games facing aggro with some sort of combo control deck.
Yeah.
It seems very scary at the beginning, but then you get your stable turns and kick ass.
So for example, now he has 8 Ember, so now I go with this and I get my archives back. So I can play the Drumble to the right, capture all of it, so now 8 Ember on Drumble.
Yeah.
Then I play the Terror. Since now he has 0 Ember again, I can play the Terror and gain 2 Ember. And I can play the Succubus again. And the Rise I want to keep in hand since until he destroys that one. And then I'm just going to end my turn. And he goes with Brobner now. I don't mind him killing this, because then I just Arise for my disc creatures, and then I get all these creatures back. Everything he kills from this, I get all of that back and can play it right away.
Oh my. So it begins, right?
Oh, he doesn't even kill it. Okay, that's cool. That means I can draw some... Oh, he does kill it with that. That's fine. See, now he has 10 Ember, for example.
Okay.
Oh, 11 Ember even. So Flamewave gives him Hazardous 2, right? Yeah. So I go with this again. I run my Terror into the Shred to kill it. To kill both of them, because I'm gonna get it back either way, because of the Rise right now. So I'm gonna play the Rise, say this, get all of my disc creatures back. And then I play the Drumble, capture all of it again. Now it's 11 Ember on him. He has again 0 Ember, so I can play both of my Terrors to gain 2 Ember. So I'm now at 9 Ember. And then, yeah, just play the Shred as well, play the Ember Imp, play the Succubus, and play the other Succubus. and end my turn. And now I have a big board, as you can see. With all these disc creatures.
It's going in, it's happening.
Yeah. I'm now at 9 Ember. So he goes Propner again, so he most likely wants to get rid of some stuff. He has a lot of targets he wants to get rid of currently. He wants to kill the Drumble, for one. He wants to kill the Aember Imp. And he wants to kill the Succubi. So the two Succubi. Okay, there he goes. He kills the Drumble. Okay. So now, next turn, I will go with Logos and play the Graft. Okay, fights the Aember as well. So one Succubi still stays alive, which is cool.
Oh, so I see. Basically, he got his his mana back, but it stops for 2 turns at least.
Now he has 15 Ember. The key cost is 7, so I could just go with Logos right now, play the Interdimensional Graft, and he forges for 7 next turn, but the other 8 Ember I will get. And that's basically the combo of the deck. Now I can even see, do I want to... Yeah, let's use this card's action ability. This has a cool ability as well. He has act ability, archive a card from a discard pile. So I can choose a card from a discard pile and put it back into the archives. And I do want a Psychic Network there, because I do know what's waiting for me in the deck. And that is this card right here. And before I get this, I definitely want my Psychic Network back. So let's put that in the archives and end my turn. Oh, of course. The one card I was waiting for, I didn't draw. But yeah, as you can see, now I have 10 Ember.
Sucked all his Ember.
Yeah.
All his extra Ember. Damn.
He's still ahead, as you can see. He still has 2 keys with 2 Ember, but I will have 2 keys with 4 Ember next turn. And I still have the board advantage, and I can do some fun stuff with Mars soon.
Very nice. How much SAS does this deck have?
SAS, this is a 75, I think.
Okay. Pretty strong.
So it's not my strongest, it's my favorite deck. I think it's my strongest deck as well, but it's not by SAS the strongest. That's what I mean. SAS doesn't tell you everything. Does he have a board wipe? The Control the Weak is gone. Oh, he did draw through his deck, so Control the Weak he still has again. So that means for me, I probably want to get to check at least. If I go with Mars, I can get to check, yeah. He doesn't have a key cheat. And if he goes with this, does he have Ember Control in this? Let's see real quick. The Charette is gone. Yeah, Charette is gone. So he doesn't have Ember Control there. Could potentially have the Drumble, but if I only get to 6, he can't activate it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mars here. So that's like some competitive stuff as well, since I have to worry what my opponent could have. So no, I don't want my Archives back.
Makes sense.
Because he has the Drumble as well in the deck. The card which captures everything if the opponent has 7 or more Ember. So I don't want to get to 7 Ember right here. I only want to go to 6. So I'm going to play you to the left.
Makes sense.
Then I'm going to play you to the left. And then I'm going to reap with you for 1. I'm going to reap with you for 1. And I'm going to de-stun you. Now I'm at 6 Ember. And am at check for my last key right now.
Yeah.
So
you can get the last key without playing around the
Drumble.
That card.
Yeah. He could still have something else, but right now I do have some pretty nasty stuff waiting for him as well. There's the Control the Weak, and he forces me to play. Did he get Control the Weak of Wild of Wormhole again? God dang! But now he can't really force me into anything which worries me. Force me into this. That's fine. Yeah, now he did have the Dexter, so he was able to prevent the key there.
Nice Dexter reference, right?
If I have to go with this right here, no, don't want my Archives. So I'm just gonna hand off this. Yeah, I want my Ember back, to be fair. And then just fight everything, honestly. I want everything to die. I want everything from a disc to die, because I have the Arise back in hand. If everything from a disc dies, I can just bring it back with Arise and play it out again and trigger all these play effects from these creatures.
Yeah, that's pretty insane value. These cards are very strong.
So I just run you into you, I just
they're
run.
they're definitely stronger than the cards I used in,
Yeah.
in the first deck.
Then I run you into you, and then I
Boom.
run you into, I don't know, you. I can discard the Drumble as well, since I'm going to bring him back with the Arise either way. And just to draw more right now. And then end my turn. And now I'm still at check for my last key.
Mm-hmm.
With only 6 Aember, not with 7, so the Drumble can't affect me. He goes with Brobna. Okay, does he have Aember control on Brobna? Which isn't a Screech Bomb. He has a Bumsy, which he could have.
He's looking good so far, though.
Okay, he's fishing though. He's fishing. He wants to fight with the Brain Eater to draw a card. He's fishing. He wants to draw the Bumsy, otherwise he loses. What did he just do? He...
Smash.
Ah, okay, he had the Smash, okay.
But
Yes, yeah, it's GG. He didn't draw the Bumsy there. And that's how we win, boys.
nice.
Nice comeback there. I still had, like I say, I have now 4 Mask Creatures on the field. So I could have stolen 4 with the Psychic Network, which I have in the archives.
The party could have kept going.
Yeah, so
right?
even if like he has 8 Aember right now, I could have just stolen 4 of them, so I would get that. And with all these Mask Creatures on the field, I do have the Crystal Hive, which is an artifact which actually has the same effect as the Song of the Wild, but as an artifact. And I can reap all these Mask Creatures and gain a ton of Aember as well. So that's what this deck can do as well. The Mass in this deck is pretty strong too. Like the Dis and Logos is like the combo which I talked about, and then the Mass in itself is pretty strong. That's why I like this deck a lot.
Yeah, it has like these 2 win conditions very separately.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good.
But yeah, this is like a showcase of my favorite deck I have currently.
Well done, well done. Thanks for showing me all of this.
Yeah, no worries. Like I said, it's like this is like how you can get pretty cool decks and stuff like that. I even got this for rather cheap. Like one thing with Keyforge is, like I already mentioned, because of the unique deck system and they're kind of random as well. Decks can go, if they're really good, go for pretty insane prices on the secondary market.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Like for some big, so people want like they have like an 80 Zas deck or 90, they even 90 Zas decks around, and they go for like, I don't know, for 500 euros or even more.
Well,
So,
if you get tired of playing this game sometime, you can make some money too.
yeah,
So
that's
it's always
if
an
it,
option.
as long as it stays popular, of course. If no one plays it anymore, then I can sell the decks as well.
Oh, true.
But okay, yeah, we already talked about that FranC, of course, is a bit, has to do some stuff still, and yeah, the mission of the stream is fulfilled. We teach FranC the ways of Keyforge, so yeah, I don't know, maybe I teach them enough
even
that
to get a victory.
yeah, we even got a
to
victory
get
for
a
you.
victory.
So maybe we converted one more guy to follow the way of Keyforge and start playing at least online, where you don't have to buy stuff. But if not, we still had a fun time, of course. But yeah, that's gonna be all for the stream. Of course, I hope you enjoyed. You're welcome to join me anytime in my other streams, or in FranC, of course, as well. He is a streamer as well. So definitely check him out, twitch.tv/FranCTrode or twitter.com/FranCTrode.
I'll just put my name there.
Yeah, just put him there. Follow him, make sure he's a great guy. And yeah, that's all from us. I will see you another time. Ciao.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.